not just playing music and mixing, I born into the whole sound system culture. Remember, says me first make Beenie Man start play as a DJ, you know. Say, yo, I'm a clash with Matterhorn, you know. When people see Killer endorse me, it's the next thing again. So we carried DJ Khaled to Jamaica first. My father to check with Vybz from Stepz. I would tell him no.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Muscle, and this is another Two Line Music Hut's Entertainment Report podcast. And today, we have a really special guest live in the studio. Listen, you see this gentleman right here to my left? He was the first person I actually spoke to virtually. My first ever virtual interview was this man here. You know, we have in the building today, we have Delano from Renaissance in the building today. What's going on, big boss?
What's going on, man? Thanks, sir. It's good to be here live in the studio.
Live.
The famous,
Yeah.
you know, viral. Yeah, man, everything, man. Yeah, all the big shots, them.
Yeah.
You know, in the place, big up every time.
In the red chair, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the red chair, right?
Yeah, because we had your partner in crime, Jazzy T, a couple months ago.
Yeah,
now
man.
we have you live back in the chair
Yeah,
right
man,
now.
that's good, man. Respect for having me,
You
man.
know what I mean? I know you were up for an event this weekend. How was the event this weekend? How is Toronto treating you?
Oh, boy, I always love Toronto, you know. It's a place where these people appreciate music, especially our type of music, dancehall music, reggae music. And the cruise, it was a boat cruise, hypnotic cruise, and it was good. Vibes, just start drop some music till all.
Yeah.
Right now, we're planning our next date right now. Total Recall.
Yeah.
Best of the Old School. September 21st.
Okay.
Supposed to be good, so people make sure to reach out if you see the video before.
Tapping 100%. You know what I mean? There's somebody like you who have a long history. We spoke about some of it earlier last time on the virtual, but I want to get into it. But before we even get into it, there's definitely a topic that we got to tackle right now.
Right.
Vybz Kartel.
Oh, gosh.
All right. He just came on road, and this man seems to be the hottest thing on internet right now when it comes to post, viral, everything. Do you think now that Kartel is out, he's going to really change the game? Or what do you think is going to happen in the dancehall space right now that Kartel's out?
Boy, I mean, all of us is one and the same. I mean, he's a very lyrical artist, talented artist, versatile artist, because we worked with him before. Give us some two big hits, Bust It Off and Tech. I think, you know, and watching him work in the studio was crazy.
Yeah.
So, like how he might be, you know, him out now and him hungry for it, I think him going to drop some tunes and surprise us. One of the things I have to admire about him is that he could turn his Slack songs into radio edits by just changing few words. And that's what, but then when him started that, we just say, yo, yeah, man, this brother different, you know what I'm saying?
Trust me, he was the first one I heard that said touch. We put touch in the song and you knew what it meant.
Yeah, you know what that's
yeah,
what I'm saying. Yeah,
yeah.
So once him have that same style, trust me, man, him going to be, you know, something to reckon with. It's something I have to look out. I'm waiting to see what him have to do as well, you know?
I know you guys have enough. You guys, as you said, you produce some songs with him too. But I know you have enough Kartel dubs. You guys cut any new Kartel yet, or what's the deal with you and Kartel right now?
Well, I don't know. We don't really get to link. Jazzy link with him already still. So him and Jazzy born the same day.
The same day.
The same day. What, January 8th? I think I don't remember. But yeah, them born the same day. So them link up. So you know, anything is possible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Kartel have so much people to reach out to, and so much people want to reach out to Kartel. So you know it already.
It's crazy. And as I said, everything he puts out, if he says 5 words, it's viral. He's wearing the bandana and stuff, it's viral.
It's viral, yeah.
Everything he's put out is just gone. Boom.
It's his time now, man. It's his time.
Yeah.
It's his time.
Do you think he's going to usher back in like more of a juggling vibe, or do you think it's just going to still remain the same with a lot of trap and 1 and 2 juggling here? What do you think? Do you think he's going to really change the game right now?
I think he's versatile, so I think he's doing the same. He's going to do what he can do, what a lot of artists can't do. You know what I'm saying? So he might jump on juggling and sing the same way, man. He might go tear it up. But no, sir. But just, I mean, everybody talking about the show now, so let's see what happens. You know?
Yeah.
All them need for this make sure so the bleachers, you know, because, you know, him have the grassroots core in Jamaica and you want them can afford to go to show too. So I hope so they make sure say there's affordable, entrance fee for those patrons. After that, you don't know, say everybody else have the money to go everywhere else in the show. Because, that is one thing I hear everybody, talking about.
It's pricing.
Yeah, the pricing, what the price is going to be, what I'm saying? Although some people say, no matter what it costs, no matter what it is, it's like a RAM statement. Yeah, RAM is a statement, but you have to make money too. You know what I'm saying? So they have to price in a way that it go right across the board. Everybody can go watch them idol.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
100%. Because to me, in December, Jamaica is gonna sink when it comes to people basket. There's gonna be so much people. Cause you have to remember, you've been in the game for a long time, so you understand. Every 10 years or so, the game changes.
Yeah.
So a lot of people that's gonna go to that show has never seen Kartel one day in their life. They've never seen him on a show. They probably don't even know of him outside of being behind bars.
Yeah.
So those people combined with the day ones.
Yeah, man, I hope them have it covered. That's
Yeah.
all. Let's get it covered and get it organized. And trust me, it would be a good show.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But it's definitely good to see him, Sean Storm, out on the road, moving around and making things.
You remember, him, it's a long time in the road. So him I go the road. Some people say, yo, I'm need for this. And no, man, the man go enjoy life.
Yeah.
The man, the band bar so long. So go enjoy life.
And he was always a internet type of man before he left,
Yeah.
Remember, he would put out stuff on YouTube. He had Teacher's Pet, all this stuff. So this is now just a overdrive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Of what he's doing, what he's been doing.
Yeah, man. Okay, man, go enjoy life.
Yeah, definitely. Delano, Renaissance in the building here. I want to take it back from Vineyard Town days.
Yeah.
All right? Those days there where you're actually seeing your father with his song and stuff. What was it like growing up in Vineyard Town back then?
Well, first thing, I grew up with my grandmother, King Edward Avenue, Vineyard Town. I used to go Vybz Prep. I wasn't living with my father yet. I used to just visit him. And then my father used to, he's an electronic engineer, so he had a contract helping. When you remember Jamaica did help build Cayman infrastructure and stuff like that. So my father was part of that in terms of electronics and stuff. He was away. Vybz Prep got a bomb threat. Him fly down, take me out of school, and put me in Santa Risa, which was right behind his house so he just bought. Because he was building the house before he moved me in. So I'm saying, all right, man, move me in before the house even done built. So I used to walk across the fence and go to school. You understand? So being there now, I used to see all equipments. I used to see sound system. His sound system used to string it up in the yard. Father was his name was Delano Thomas as well. I am the junior.
Yeah.
So his place the name Thomas Electronics. And him have a sound in Plus X, but him build wholly part of sound. Enough sound. And just growing up seeing that, I was just so, amazed of it. I wanted to do it. Start teaching me electronics. I used to do electronics. So I just got into that because I was like, when you're growing up, you break dance and you know what timing
people are doing at that time.
And every time, even when I was by my grandmother and a party keeping, at somebody's house in the area, me have to go in and play the music. From them time, me I go prep school, me I play music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So even when I moved to Santa Risa and them having class party, I carry my room stereo system to school.
Yeah.
And the way it sounds so loud, the principal said carry it outside and do it for the whole school.
The whole school opposed to just your class.
Right, just for class. So that's why I'm saying I born into it. Not just playing music and mixing, I born into the whole sound system culture. You understand? Building sound. I mean, when I tell my father, say I want to build my sound, him say fix that, and it's yours.
Yeah.
I couldn't really fix it, so I make other technicians help me fix it, and I want that amplifier, fix it, bam, bam, bam. So I mean, I never my father have so him never just give me a sound. I still had to work for it. Him still wanted to show me about it.
If you want this, you got to work for it.
I had to work for it. So even then when he moved in and the guys used to teeth me out, the sound man used to teeth me out and carry me upon her.
Yeah.
Me used to come in and get beaten. You understand? Father never want me. My father still didn't want me to sound still.
He didn't want you to.
No, him didn't want me to do sound. Him didn't want me to play music. Because even the last time they teeth me out and them carry me, the next day him sell the sound.
Just so you wouldn't be interested in.
Give whoever I want and sell it, and the next day, all of a sudden, I realize that the sound not here and
Yeah.
what go on? And then I'm say, yo, and my father might kick off with 2 people and say, yo, I don't want to turn around and influence my son and blah, blah, blah. So basically, I went through that little phase where, you know, I wanted to do something while he wanted me to take over his electronic business.
Okay, so his electronic business led him into sound because you're fixing the amps and all that. So
It
you would
led
have
me
a
into sound.
It led you to sound.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're seeing, you're fixing amps, I guess,
Yeah,
probably
man.
speakers, receiver, whatever you're fixing. So then that right there led you to play sound. Okay, my dad has it. I could fix it, or he could fix it. So why not?
Yeah, definitely. And I used to do mixtapes. And him did set up a mix tape section in the shop where somebody else was doing mixtapes.
Yeah.
And then I watched them and I said, all right, I can do this too. And I start do it, and people will come and give me a playlist.
Yeah.
And I would have put them on a tape, and you understand?
Yeah, that was
So-
for more the buses and those type of things there?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
them time what even these guys wasn't even mixing.
Yeah.
So I start mixing. And then the turntable did have some weird pitches on it, some old garage turntable, but I was mixing. But
Yeah.
then now the mixer, he built a mixer, and I told my dad, say, yo, the way how I'm mixing it's not working, because every time I put the 2 songs together, the audio level dip. So I'm saying, okay, all right, and I'm going back and I'm design something, bam, and put 2 condense and resist and I'm saying, try that now.
Yeah.
Bam, all right, bam, cause he built the mixer. It's like a little section of the, like a technicians there,
Yeah.
and bam, on the next little side. And I start mixing all reel-to-reel tape, me all a mix and echo, and people start coming now and say, all right, this part of the business booming now, so we raise the price. Right? That's what my it was.
And then that's when
all
he came out.
aspect of the music, all aspect of the sound system, man. Yeah, man.
From that. And that's when you built X Plus X, because that was...
Yes,
His name was Plus X, his song. But your song now, as I guess you'd see the junior song, X Plus X.
X Plus X. I used to play in the era, Vineyard Town era, and office parties. So it was this, you know, this little young youth playing music in a different way. You know, because I was mixing up. Like what's happening now, I was mixing up the genres. So every sound system in Jamaica is either them playing some disco or them playing some soul. You know, the mix it'll take long to mix and stuff like that. While I go in the dance and start juggle. So now some sound start, you know, burn me out, because them say, yo, man, I've done the music there, man. I said, don't reach music, it's a vibe. Because I used to listen hip-hop. I used to break down. I used to listen Kiss FM, WBLS. People used to send me, because I couldn't travel them time. So people used to send me mixes. So I want to play dancehall like that.
So you're playing your native music, which is dancehall reggae,
Yeah.
like a hip-hop style of
Right,
playing.
right. That's
Yeah.
what I was doing. I was scratching. I was doing that. I taught myself, basically. I didn't have nobody to like, yo, do this, I did that. I had to figure it out, watch 2 breakdance movie, watch 2 this, that, following the Jazzy Jeff, following the, you know, the Kid Capri and the Funk Master Flex and whatever. Although Funk Master Flex was after that. But
Probably more cool DJ Red Alert.
Red
Kid
Alert,
Capri and those,
right. Run DMC
Yeah.
with Jam Master J.
yeah.
And, you know, so those are the things I was listening to and implementing it in my style of playing. So in terms of, I'm not going to say I start that in Jamaica, but I actually start the craze, should say, because everybody was just playing the regular way. Mixmaster Marvin, he, you know, was one of our team, but he was somebody who I was looking at and say, yo, this guy play, but he never used to play dancehall.
Okay.
Right, he never used to play. It was just disco music, dance music, and hip hop. And then I said, all right, I'm gonna play, you know, I'm gonna play just like that. You know, so that's how I end up on Leisure, because he heard about me. Because Leisure is an uptown sound. He was playing Leisure, and him say, yo, you want this you need for the on the sound.
Because to the way how you go on in bad.
Yeah, and you know, remember you had the Roadstar too, and you can't forget Ian Roadstar.
Of course, bro.
right?
Yeah.
So I used to listen to Ian Roadstar too.
Yeah.
But I used to listen to Al from Crystal Sound.
Crystal, Babsy and Al.
Right, and Colossus days was more uptown Peacemaker, which my father built Peacemaker first.
Okay.
Right?
That was with Squeeze them.
With Squeeze, Duke Fuller was the owner of the sounds. Peacemaker. Right, so I used to listen to them. I used to go listen to Squeeze too. And stand up and watch him mix and scratch. Like, yeah, all right, bum. So those are the things that I implemented in dancehall. And that's why when I used to go to like Frontline with Exodus or stonelove, them say, oh, so the scratchy you there. Well, crab love, scratchy like and that's why I got popular, because these dancers so now start featuring. I say, scratch that youth.
Yeah.
I mean, that's scratching at the dance, and people are turning like, what the hell is he doing? You know what I'm saying? So those are the things that actually helped me build a foundation with all the dancehall sound them and all the sound them around me in Vineyard Town. Yeah, Jeepers used to play a song named Nucleus.
Yes, he was playing Nucleus.
Yeah,
from Outer
Mountain,
East,
yes, Mountain View.
Yes.
Yeah, man, so me and him play already.
Okay.
Yeah, man, and back in the days we used to walk. Me used to live at Vineyard Town and walk on Mountain View, go listen to Nucleus. Right? And you have a next sound named Solid State in a Vineyard Town. If them used to play enough of Vineyard Town, because them have a stall, a arcade. So you don't know, so the whole of the arcade people them come out when them keep party, and them put me on for one of the party, and Michelle as a little youth, them say, where the little youth I come from? So yo, it's a whole heap of, we could have talked for years, man. A whole heap of story what pushed me to the level where I'm at right now.
So even then, in Jamaica, where would you get your music then, if you're buying hip-hop and stuff like that?
That's the thing now. That was very hard. It's either somebody will come down with some music. We used to go to this record shop. We used to go everywhere. We used to take bus go downtown, because you would get liquor, 12-inch, and there was a record shop beside Skateland, forget what name. Them used to put white label.
God.
Sometimes when you play it all no bass now, yeah, but yo, we have the music, you know.
You just want it.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So, yo, boy, them days it was. Cause if you never have it, you just never have it. There's no internet, there's no nothing. So we could have played somewhere and no say me alone have it. You know what I'm saying?
Exclude, because you had to hunt it.
We had to hunt it. And then now, when I used to go Excelsior, my brother would have a son named Skull Bracers, Raymond Leach. Him used to travel. People used to carry down music, because him have family in London, him have family in Miami, and me used to borrow music. Alright, even Skateland, you have a sound in a Skateland. Snaky used to play it.
Yeah, man. That was not jammies. That was...
Yeah, man. Them used to set up resident.
Heat Wave. That was the name of the song.
I remember going there and borrowing music. Down, sit down and write down every record I borrow, and go play one Sweet 16 way up in the Uptown, and go back the next day and check off and get back to them. Them never charge me.
Yeah.
Some ratings they go on there, so them they just rate me and rate them, say, yo, I need some music. So I used to borrow music.
Yeah.
Me used to, if it's a bigger date, if it was the first time I played with Stonelove, I borrow equipment.
The first time you played with Stonelove, you were still on Leisure at this time here now, or you had got to Renaissance?
No, I got to Renaissance. I got to Renaissance. And Leisure.
Leisure.
I borrowed stuff from Leisure. I borrowed stuff and add to my stuff. Set up one big whole column, and trust me, managed Stonelove that night. People say, yo, you sound so big. Them never know some borrow sound. Borrow and add on to my sound. But yeah, man, I mean, even when my father was alive, he built 2 mobile disco for DNG, which is Red Stripe now. They use the name DNG. And it was mobile, like 4 single 18s. Everything was, it was the first one ever done in Jamaica.
Okay.
He did it for Craveney, and he did 1 for Craveney and 2 for DNG. And I used to get them to donate it to for my prep school. This is prep school days, and I would go and play it, like for the barbecue or for the fete, and it's me I play. And them turntable never have pitch. So, but that is going back to 80s now. No, it's 70s, 80s. Sorry.
Yeah.
70s, because I graduated. I'm not going to tell my age, but anyway, yeah. So that's, so we're going back and forth now, but I had to bring up that in terms of that's what grew me, and that what
For sure.
it's a whole grassroots. Some people might think some just jump up into this thing. Oh man,
It's been a journey.
It's been a journey.
Yeah.
It's been a journey.
You see the thing, what I'm getting to understand too, it seems like your father put you on the right track to understand corporate and how to make your sound into a business. Even if you didn't realize this at first, these are things that's in your head. You say, okay. Then later on, as you go down the road, you implemented them into your business.
Yeah, definitely. I learned a lot from him. There's so much things I learned from him, and I have to apply, and then I applied it to Renaissance. Because Renaissance was just a group of us, just love it, and when Leju was actually going down the hill, that's when everybody said, "Yo, I could have start Renaissance." Well, I could have start a next sound because I never did name Renaissance yet. We didn't even know what I was going to name it. And because Leju was in the uptown circles, it ended up that the owners migrated, and then I run in their sound, basically. I hooking it up, I doing everything. Because I realize I'm finding a youth who can do everything.
Everything. Play,
all Marvin,
everything.
Sometimes Marvin don't even come to date them. Say, yeah, man, him can play everything. Marvin say, yo, wait. Yo, this the date no, man. Like, Jaja. So everybody was seeing this, and them say, yo, I could start one thing. So we just send out a message to every girl's school. And Immaculate came up with the name Renaissance, and we loved it.
And did you even know what Renaissance, or what was the meaning behind Renaissance at that time?
The new beginning. The new beginning, that's the meaning. I would say, yo, a new start.
Yeah.
And the prize was to the ladies that will play for all of their Sweet 16 free. So that's how we got the name Renaissance from the Immaculate Girls. And that's when we start. And I pull everybody from Leju.
and who was the original members on Renaissance at this time,
Ronald McLean, Ian, Mixmaster Marvin, the original. Boy, I tell you, there's so much people that I don't want to miss out on their names, but cause Mike E joined after. You have Devon Sims, who actually me and him really started, So Mikey came on after. Dr. Dre came on. Then Master Lee came on.
Yes.
And then Dr. Dre brought on Jazzy. But I heard Jazzy playing on the radio. I said, who that Yute? We need him. I'd call the radio station and say, yo, link up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the original guys, we used to just go out and party, and socialize. And so whatever you see these guys doing now, some guys doing now, that's what we were doing. We start that little trend where it was like, if I go on parties, the promoter Vex would we call 30 man are walking. Not even man.
Yeah.
30 people are walking. Cause everybody.
Man, woman,
woman, them are proud with it. Cause that's what the thing them used to love Renaissance because the women.
Yeah.
And then all these rich guys now who they used to go college is carry them through college. So they went and them come back from, I can call some big names.
Yeah.
Gary Matalan, Adam Stewart, all of them. Gary used to carry all the record them. Like everybody hold the record and walk in. Yeah. So it was fun.
It was a movement.
It was a movement.
Vibe.
Yeah, it's a movement. So we play at the college them up there, but when them come back, or them used to come back and get cassettes and go back to the college every time holidays. So Renaissance was a movement and still a movement because we have a core crowd. When we really play at certain events, the people them come out and ask us to make sure we play that song, make sure we play this song. You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole. Well, I don't tell. We have a base, Pansiana place. No people know that place. That's where we used to live. And you couldn't, there was not a time when there's nobody there. The door you saw leave open. You come in, and the place full and food are cook and artists are check way and pure girl and
vibe.
A vibe. It was a vibe. Music are playing non-stop. The neighbors them used to hear it because it was a complex. And trust me, them have a security come and say, yo, too much noise, people might complain. Yo, we know enough of them supposed to look for one. Some of them proud of us still. Although them see what we go through, them see how they unruly in terms of noise, coming in late at night, you know what I'm saying? Or even when the sound had started, the sound used to keep there in the truck. I was carrying all the box them. You know, the 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock box are carrying at the house.
But that's part of the journey of what.
Yeah, it was.
At first, they couldn't understand. These kids are around here making beer noise.
Yeah.
We're in a nice house. We don't want to hear this. You guys are mashing up the air.
Mashing up the place. Destroying all, you know. Them say all one bag of Rasta man coming to the place. And all like, what is this? What is this? Why the place? So people, that's why people understand. It's a whole movement. It's a whole journey. It's not just me alone. It's a whole heap of people. The selectors down to the people who just help carry a record box or speaker box. People who just participate. Avery Leach is our founder, is our backbone. You know, she was earlier and she's still there. So it's a whole movement of so much people. And if I try to call everybody name, I'm going to miss out enough name.
Yeah. You just know it was a movement. It was just a lot of moving parts.
A whole heap of moving parts.
Yeah, right there. So you said, okay, because you jumped forward earlier, you said playing with Stonelove the first time. Cool. When was the first time you met Rory?
That's I can't remember that now because Rory used to come to enough of the Uptown party them. Yeah, that song name Ambassadors.
Yes.
Back in the days. And that's when Leju was around too. And Rory did Ambassadors is the first song that plays with Stonelove.
As an Uptown.
As an Uptown, yes. Uptown. And that's when Ras promotion came about. So there was a thing. So meeting me now realized that we met in some way because I was doing remixes for all these sounds.
Okay, so you're not only doing it for yourself, you're doing it for other sounds.
Yeah, man, I was doing remix for other sounds. When I got very popular, I was doing, sound used to fly down from all over and come to me and pay me to the remixes.
Yeah.
So I used to do a lot of remixes, fly the dub plates. So I end up with one bag of dub plate. But all Stonelove, me used to remix enough dub for Stonelove.
For even Stonelove too?
Yeah. Rory, so me used to remix all HMB.
Yes, I remember HMB.
When HMB was clashing with Ambassadors, it's me do all the remix them for them. You understand? But that time, Renaissance was playing mostly Uptown, like. So Ambassadors and HMB were clashing down the road and playing for some dignitary party. And Trump, that was playing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yes, I wanted to go that route there. But what used to happen, and not straying from the Rory part, what used to happen is that any Uptown sound that was dangling with dancehall or going to that playing field, they used to lose their status Uptown. And people would say, oh, what that kind of boogie I get music, blah, 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 blah. But when I was transitioning, I realized it was the right time. Because even one of my guys, my members was actually against it. Say, yo, every someone tried, you know, even Leju tried it and it failed. You know, we have to stick Uptown because they know once we go there, so it's not going to work. And I just say, yo, trust me. I feel say at the time.
Right now is the time.
Because Rory helped one of the persons that will help in terms of introducing me to the dancehall scene. And we just enter into that scene, because this is the first time Ambassadors played with Stonelove. Ambassadors died Uptown. Yeah, man. So
okay,
everybody...
They did it. It was strictly either Uptown or Downtown.
Yeah, same thing with HME, because it was Uptown getting all the white kids and everybody, and then the white kids that love the dancehall. But then now there are certain elements for it and they start lose it too. So we were there Uptown watching everything. You understand?
Yeah.
So, but I just think that it was just the right time. And we actually learned from my father, me, with how to balance it. And I balanced it. You know what I'm saying? Up to this day, my virgin Leslie Bar, I always talk about him, because he was Leju. Him call me enough time and apologize. Say, yo, I'm glad I never listened to him. You know what I'm saying? As my virgin up to this day. Them man, they helped me so much as well in the business, because the sound used to keep him yard too.
Okay.
Mother wake up 4 o'clock in the morning, other people are complaining. Oh, yo, you wanna understand. So I have to big up his mother as well and the whole family for putting up with our unruly behavior. But yeah, that was a journey with Rory too, you know?
Because I know, as you said, he was extremely instrumental in Boston Renaissance out to the globe now.
Yeah, man.
You know
Definitely.
what I mean?
Definitely. I have to give that to Rory and Weepo to Rebo for accepting us in the arena, you know?
100%. Because I know when I was speaking to Jazzy T, he was telling me that I think you and Rory got into some sort of scuffle or a fight because of a remix. But he thought it was the Natural Mystic, but it was really the Sizzler, Black Woman and Child.
Black Woman and Child, Sizzler, and the Every Step We Take, P. Diddy song, what do we call it now? The tribute to Biggie Smalls.
Yeah.
Every step. So I put Black Woman and Child on that rhythm, but it was difficult for people to do it at the time because there were two different speeds. But I found a unit that was compressing the vocal. And I like a Roland 801, I don't remember the name of it. So everybody when I did that remix now, everybody was trying to copy it. But it's either the voice, you know, like if you slow it down or whatever, it sounds like Mickey or whatever it is. It wasn't working for anybody.
I know the thing. It's either quantified or qualified. It's this thing in particular that you could do to the voice where it keeps the same pitch, but it just changes the tempo.
The tempo. Roland called it compressed.
Okay.
So you go in there and you put the tempo. It was the first time I was using a dish. We're all like, yo, my idea. Yeah. So Rory heard it. We played in Mirage, a big club named Mirage. Back in the days of Ligani. Rory heard it. And the next day, Rory come check me. I'm saying, Rory, nah, get a remix. Rory run go upstairs in a jury room where the thing them used to keep and like him find it and I run. I'm so where I go? I'm a truck off of him. I'm a roll down the stairs. I'm a fight and I never remember that boy. I tell you. So that was the big scuffle. That remix. Because everybody like, how Delano get that to mix together and sound like you know? So that's the remix of me and Rory the fight, but not the Natural Mystic. Yeah. Natural Mystic, Rory bust that because we gave it to stonelove. And Rory was traveling all over. At time I couldn't travel them time.
You weren't traveling this time?
No, I never have no visa. So Rory was playing and Rory mash up the place with Natural Mystic. Till when I start traveling now, some people still didn't know I did it. But when them start realize I did it now, I start get woolly per date in New York. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I have to big up Rory same way. So, you know. Yeah. I think that's why I would fight to the thing because I feel so I never get enough credit for the naturalist. But real, we can't talk about it now. We're all grown up.
100%. Because you have to remember, Stonelove is this brand right here. Right. Okay, yeah, we have this little secret weapon over here. Yeah. But we're the brand, so just cool now.
Yeah. Let's do what we're doing. Let's because them the control the dancehall scene and we the control the uptown scene. Yeah. So, you know, we accept it and we just chill and wait for the big boss. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Do you remember, okay, so then now, did the incident happen with your eye at this time yet or happen after?
The incident with my eye was 95.
Okay, so then this might have been...
The remix was before.
Before.
Yes.
So the Bounty Nitro, that came out after?
Yes.
Okay, so then what did happen where, okay, now the incident with your eye and then you got to make the Bounty remix? What was that time period like there?
Well, when the incident happened, I was actually on the deathbed. Yeah, one. I got stabbed in the eye, burglary. I was heading to the hospital, and they said them was going to carry me to go downtown. I'm saying, no, carry me go Yute. Well, you know, reach Yute. Because I'm not on the dying bed, they're not looking after me like a emergency. They're just looking at me. Them all stitch up on my finger without connecting back the, what do you call it, the tan, whatever you call it. So my finger can't bend, sit there. So it's hard for me to write.
Okay, so you got stabbed.
I got stabbed all over because I was fighting the person, him like a gal. I mean, yeah. So, but let's not talk about that part. So basically, I was on Yute and them sorry, them going to run me go get some x-ray. I want to start the x-ray, I start throat blood, I'm going to just pass out. Wake up on the holy paw. Well, so that was a big thing. So doing the eye surgery down there, and then I went to Miami and do the next eye surgery. So I feel some my career done.
At this time here.
Yeah, man. I start say, all right, what am I going to do next? I feel like I can do this some more. You know what I'm saying? So doing the surgery, actually the first surgery in Miami, I started seeing out to the eye, for like about a couple minutes or whatever. But did the next surgery, and the guy said it don't make sense anymore. So that was very discouraging. So the people around me, actually, that's what I'm telling you, you have to have good people around you. My girlfriend, those people, I used to have this big bulge thing on my eye. I couldn't even travel because they had gas in the eye, so I couldn't even travel. So I was in Miami for a while. I'm going out and listening to DJs and going out. I'm going to sit down.
You know what I'm saying? You don't feel good.
You don't feel like, And I think knowing, I go back to Jamaica now and, people also encourage me. I can't even sleep alone. People have to sleep. Enough people in the house. Everybody, when I sleep all man, my virgin them, everybody. Security all asleep at the door. You know what I'm saying? Because when I know, at that time when I know where I'm going. So, it just a vibe, everybody just around me. Start build back a vibe in Jamaica. And I was just using the bathroom one day and run out of the bathroom and say, yo, I have an idea. Come here, the fed up rhythm chop and killer, raid killer, I say, and, I'm just do a remix. And the man, them say, yo, we come up with that. I say, yo, I'm just feel it. And just do it and play it at one party and the place mash up. I'm like, yo, my vibe start build back now.
So you're here because at this time here, you started to wear the patch at this time, or you were wearing glasses?
I think it was glasses and trying to find the right patch, because the patch is so huge, patch on God, because patch.
Because the crazy thing about it is, I think the remix and you having a patch is what really bossy.
Yeah.
As strange as that sounds.
No, man, it's true. It's true. When that remix dropped, Bulby heard it and said, want it, and them release it. I start getting bookings all over. I even went to Bermuda once, and the promoter said, make sure you wear your eye patch. You know what I'm saying? Or Reaper would have booked me for something and say, yo, eye patch,
Yeah.
I say, all right, so that's how I got so fancy with the eye patch.
Because I guess for a long time, people thought it was almost like a gimmick.
Yeah, man.
They didn't know it was real.
People thought it was a gimmick. Sometimes I just don't make anybody wise. I just work with it, you know what I'm saying? But I had so much support from the people of Jamaica, all around the island. Even, even going into a supermarket the other day, and a woman say, yo, I named my child after you, Delano, so there's so much people that name. It's just weird when they say it to me, like, what? If I said this now in interviews with people, I said, oh, Delano crazy. But I thought they were crazy too, and she showed me the picture, and she showed me him ID, and Delano, I named him Delano after. I used to go to all the parties. I used to go to, I'm going to say, some of them old people, boy, man, I tell you. So
it's music.
Because, as I say, we're doing it for fun at the same time. We're not looking on certain things. We're not, it was no business, which was bad. But we're just doing it, get up next day, bam, next party, bam, party. Everybody check up party, yo. It was just fun.
Yeah.
It was fun.
It was a good vibe. So then now the remix is, you guys are matching up. But then when it went to record now, when Bobby put, I guess this is when things really exploded for you guys at this time here now. You weren't considered a producer then, you were just considered more like a remixer.
Yeah, remix. They call me the remix king. The original remix king. Some people might mix about that, but it's true still. But I mean,
you have it on record.
You had people before me as well too. So you have to understand that. But I just did it a different way.
Definitely. So then now you guys are locked in with Stonelove at this time here.
Yeah, man, definitely. We're playing at all the parties. Them it was a combination. It was a winning combination, Renaissance Stonelove, because we are playing. I mean, we help break that hip hop crossover into the dancehall. There was nobody else was really doing it. We could have, and I can prove it. It's like we could walk with a milk crate. If people know what a milk crate, half of it hip hop, half of it dancehall. How can you go to a party with half hip hop and know so them half hip hop they're going to play.
Yeah. You're gonna
what
sell
20
it.
records, 40 records. You know what I'm saying? That mean we doing it. You understand? Even if the next song play about 4 hip hop, we still had to hold it more in the crate. So we help cross the hip hop. Because even the other day I went to Montego Bay at a hotel and a bartender come to me and said, Dela, yo, you make me start listening hip hop, you know. In front of everybody start look for me like, yo, yeah, me never know nothing about hip hop. I'm a virgin, them give me a cassette and a hip hop. So proof is there.
It was very. This was when hip hop and dancehall were just coming together,
Right.
And you just happened to be on the forefront. to
Right
really
time. Remember I tell you
catch
said the
wave.
right time. It was just the right time.
Yeah.
We drop in that time where it's just the right time. If they do it any earlier, it wouldn't work. Cause pure disco music play, you know.
Disco.
Yeah.
Yeah, because remember, BET's now out, MTV's probably out, Jamaica's catching on the satellite. So then they started to work. Stonelove was more the hardcore song. You guys were the young, uptown, preppy, nice.
Party.
Yeah,
Party
song.
sound, yeah.
So when you guys came together now, this is a
It was
winning
a
combination?
winning combination. So they used to pair us with other dancehall sounds too. Right? So the Travelers, the Metro Media, just name it, 4x4 Exodus. You know what I'm saying? Drop on a Renaissance man it now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause we want a vibe, yeah. So we help that what you call it now? What you say now? That culture, that whole
Yeah, the shift.
the shift. And it's proven all these other sound systems that's out there will say the same. You know what I'm saying? Because they were part of the movements as we were part of the movements as well.
100%. When did you start to keep the Delano's Revenge? Because to me, this is when you really seen this guy with a patch. And a lot of times the flyer would be you would be like drawn in almost like a cartoon.
Yeah,
so look
yeah,
even crazier, but so when did you start to keep these Delano
Let me
Revenge?
tell you something, boy. Yardy promotions. Remember, I was going through that phase like, I feel so, me done. Right? Yardy say, yo, I could keep a party, man. You return at Delano. Same 95. 95, right now. Yeah, 95. Same year, I'm going to say, yo, I could do it before Christmas. I'm going to say, yo, that's our work. Yeah, man, I call it Delano's Revenge. I never name it.
It wasn't your...
Nah.
Yeah.
Yardy promotions. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Keep it now. And it rammed, bro, like, what?
Yeah.
And them just hand it over to me after that. And then that's what we keep. We couldn't even manage the events, bro. We were getting crowd. And no matter how we set up the venue, no matter how we set up this, we couldn't manage the party.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I remember one time, I ordered some plyboard. So I got build some box. And the venue, that time rain always fall because it's hurricane season. It muddy. I remember I have to take the whole crate of ply, you know, when you about I don't remember how much coming that sheet, 20, 30, 40, whatever it was. And lay them down on the ground so people could walk on them. People didn't even know this.
Yeah.
I buy me, say, I got build my speaker box them now. I say, yo, we can't make people walk in the mud like this. I'm going to put on the plyboard. Although the plyboard was there, it sink straight back in the mud. So people still walking in the mud. That was Polo Club. So some people would have cussed me. Some people that say, you don't understand what we went through. You know, and then True was so popular to all one artist are walking with 50 man. You know what I'm saying? Remember says me first make Beenie Man start play as a DJ, you know. Say, yo, I'm a clash with Matterhorn, you know.
It was your idea?
Yeah, I'm cut dub just for the party.
Yeah.
And them clash. So, you know, there's videos out there with Spragga Benz, out there with Baby Sham, Just a Bus. So Delano's Revenge was the platform for people to see artists because there was no social media. There was nothing like that to present these artists. So when an artist will show up at a Revenge and you give them the microphone, the whole place turn over. You understand? Yeah. So we were the platform, and then as you said, we're bringing this set of people together. You know, the poor, the rich, the middle class.
Everybody in one
melting pot, just like we were talking about with Canada. And that was a platform where we could have play music, could have drop remix, we could have play anything we want to play. Yeah. I was never afraid for yo, this is brand new and we'll play it and get forward out of it. And you just see artists run gone and the shooter go and voice it.
Yeah.
Because we used to rewrite songs with Wayne Marshall, we used to rewrite songs with Elephant Man. You understand? As a jokey thing, and Elephant to say work and run go and go voice it for all our next producer. So yo, we were the platform to try out stuff. Artists to show them face and the people them say, oh, Elephant Man.
You guys were the youth movement at that time. They're the new, fresh sounding thing. This is the new thing right here.
Yeah, man. We really, as I said, the journey. That's why when Jazzy T come on the other day, I say, yo, make a couple mistakes still, but me might make some mistake too because there's so much. There's so much. As I said, Renaissance was built in 89. Now it's 2024. That's 35 years. Yeah, 35 years.
You can't, it's impossible to remember everything in a freestyle type of conversation. It's impossible, bro. Yeah,
because I was supposed to write a book, meet this person to write the book, and I told them who and who was supposed to. And all of it don't do yet because they said they can't interview me alone. A whole heap of people.
Yeah.
And you get a rotted book, but it don't start yet. So if somebody interested, let me know.
Definitely. You said that the first place that Beenie Man was playing song was Delano Revenge.
Yeah, man.
Beenie Man verse. What gave you that idea? Let's try it.
Because at that time, I remember said Dancehall Queen dropped too,
Okay, so then the remix had came out this time here now.
Yeah.
Yes, the Dancehall Queen.
So
remix.
I was now touring with Beenie Man.
At this time here now?
Yeah, this time I was now his DJ because of the Dancehall Queen. Because of Nitro Mix, I got Dancehall Queen remix. And that is a different whole story, so we have to talk about that.
Okay.
So I had more communication with Beenie Man. So I said, yo, need upon revenge. But my wife has no more walk in the music because your Matterhorn always argue. So come, you're going to bring your tune.
Yeah. We're going to settle this
here. Bounty Pan Dub too, I think.
Yeah.
You know them a rival them time. I think that did have. Our Matterhorn did have Bounty and him never. I remember how that they go. But that was a crazy night.
Yeah.
Beenie Man walking with most of 100 people. Because when he used to keep the party them, Polo Club, the car them used to line up all the way out to Mandela Highway. So Beenie Man park him car outside and walk in. So when I walk in, everybody was joining him walking. I would reach the gate down to this big. Well, I wasn't there. So Avery put up with the whole heap as a woman.
Yeah.
And she have to go there and say, who is who? And it was just hard because as you open the gate, so everybody just walk.
Everybody's going to rush. Because they want to come in.
I just walk and say, yo, I tell you, man.
Yeah.
They even Delano's revenge. We carried on Cardinal official. Well, we didn't carry him down. He came down for a vacation, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And we say, yo, you up with on revenge. Mm-hmm. Cardinal. Then that's how the Cardinal and the Bacardi with Killer Man. The same here.
It was, yes, because he was doing enough groundwork in Jamaica at this point right here.
Yeah, man. Cardinal run up on stage, man. People them know, say, yo, Canada artist, blah, blah. Cardinal even known in Jamaica them time they like that. Mm-hmm. But it was easy for us those times to just bring on anybody on stage.
Because you guys are in control. It's like the people are trusting your judgment. Whatever package you bring, we're going to accept because you guys are in control of the situation, right?
The Marleys, them used to come over party, them to Stephen Marley, you know, Junior Gang before him, he was as a little youth. Yeah. The whole of the Marley, them, them tell you, them stand up and would give us some song and we set up a man drop. That's why I say it's like family. Everybody did, and we're still family with the Marleys. You know what I'm saying? I just dropped a remix too, with them.
With Steven.
Yeah, with Steven. Yeah. So it's a whole, as I said, movement. You'd all have to interview them too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You have to interview Spragga. Spragga is like family. That's why I have so much Spragga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Killer. Family. Killer boss. Me on the you have to forget to Killer too. Not just Rory.
Yeah.
Because when the remix, Nitro Mix dropping you know, Killer endorsed me 100%. I do interview. I done in the garrison with Killer me there, you know, I do interview and Killer camera up on the road 1 and 2 times. Killer do my remix live on stage with him when him perform. So when people see Killer endorse me, it's a next thing again.
Yeah.
So I forget enough ratings to Killer. Killer would see me sometimes say, Yute, what you do? Oh, you know I do not more. Yo. Hey, yo. Yeah. Bad me up. So I have to give ratings, so I can't leave out Killer Night. I've been a man to I can't leave out the Monday, you know?
Because, okay, we're going to go to Thing just now. We're going to get to Dancehall Queen just now. But there's some more Beenie Man stuff I want to talk to you about. I know you said you were his DJ. You guys were on the road. I remember watching, I think it was Conan O'Brien. You guys, you were on stage. It was you, Beenie, and a couple more people on the stage. What was that like now you guys catching this level of things that you're on TV those times?
Yeah, man. We went Soul Train, Cobra Brand, MTV, BT. Oh God, there's so much. There's so much. It was an experience.
Yeah.
Because I'm the first DJ to go on BT, you know, from Jamaica, you know.
Okay.
You have to remember that. Rachel Stewart invited me, and that wasn't with Beenie Man. That was just me alone. And she called me again 2 times. So I'm the first DJ from Jamaica, selector, to go on BT, right? Then now start touring with Beenie Man, same thing. First DJ to touch all of these. Apollo Showtime, I did Apollo Showtime. We did some crazy shows with our P. Diddy on it. Because I was mixing Beenie Man like, not just dance, I was bringing in hip hop beats and I do it like a real hip hop DJ, but my playing. And then when Beenie Man set up and put up, I bring in all the next beat. So the place out, so man them come on, so which you this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the whole of them hip hop fraternity was looking onto me, and I used to actually do a lot of these hip hop gigs to get me a whole heap of things. So it was a crazy experience.
Yeah. Being on, and how long were you on the road with Beenie Man?
Oh God, I can't remember. I can't remember. From at least a 2, 3 or 4. I don't know. I don't remember. It was a good. Even when they dropped the album with the song with Janet.
Janet, yeah.
I was on the road with them as well.
At
Yeah,
that
man,
time,
we go through a lot with that.
Yeah.
I remember them start push off Beenie Man. We all come off our flight, and because of the anti the Homer thing what was going on, and we all land at airport, and you see pure photographers and people just a rush, and we'd have to go one way for divert so him could have jump in the next car. And we reach hotel, him can't even go in at the hotel because them start protests, whole heap of things, and we have to be not talk about them something else, we can't talk about it.
Yeah.
And we have to walk in so him could have go through the back. Yo.
But
Experience.
but that's why I like to have these conversations, because again, these are memories that's in your mind. Whoever was there,
Yeah.
they would remember it too. But the whole world on a whole, they don't know about these things.
Right.
Where it's a diversion. Where okay, this is the plan here. We're gonna go left so he could go right.
Yeah.
And that's how we're gonna have
Yeah,
to
man,
go.
him get a lot of fight. That's why the album didn't do well. Like, they just fight it out, and they wanted a whole heap of things. So that's the next. When you grab Beenie Man interview, they talked about that.
100%. 100%. And we're cool. The 2 interviews with Beenie, definitely looking forward to do some more. So, okay, so Bam, what led you to Beenie Man was the Dancehall Queen remix that you did for the movie. How did that come around now?
Well, Christy Barber from what was it? It wasn't Def Jam. Forget what the Jamaican side of it is. The movie was going on, and they wanted a remix. The Sly and Robbie mix, they liked it, but they wanted something more bubbly. And I was in New York doing a show, and they called me and said, "Hey, you're here. Can you do the remix?" And I said, "All right." And they put me into the studio, Hit Factory, I think the studio name. And they gave me a drum machine, and I didn't know how to use it. Seriously, I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
So they were calling all kind of KRS-One, they were calling all kind of people to come and help me, and they couldn't get nobody. And it was taking long, and they say, "Yo, you have a turntable?" I say, "Yeah." Send for the turntable. I'm say, "All right, bomb, have the record." And I said, "All right, here we know. There's a white engineer." I'm say, "Here we go to know. I got to record this thing live into each track." I do it like my damn yard now, because I used to use a 4-track to cassette. Running the rhythm first, and running the second rhythm after, running the acapella, seeing, and then do 2 scratching, and sit down with the engineer now and say, "Here up now. You see them 2 mistakes, they were going to punch, so the mistake, the show, bam, 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 you got to echo this, you got to do that, bam, bam," and say, and man, press play, and man say, "Yo," the white engineer like, "Ben, I've never seen no one do it like this before."
Because they think you do it on a drum machine.
Drum machine and, you know, Rory, that's a regular thing. But them time there, but no use. It was a MPC 60 or MPC, whatever, Akai. I'm just tell them, say, give me a mixer and a turntable. Let me just do it the basic way how I know it. And it have gone to this professional, complicated 24-track, you know, mixing board and stuff. I'm say, yo, sit down, I'm a punch and record. Them time I think you could have recorded punch them time. I don't remember, but me a punch and I'm calling the people, I exit them and I'm listening like, yo, I want this art, bam, bam, mix drop out. And that was it. One night.
One
whole day, because we waste one whole day trying to learn the drum machine. You know what I'm saying? After that, I got a drum machine and I learned how to use it. But
because you come across as somebody that likes to play around with technology and figure it out. Okay, they just gave it to me.
Yeah.
I don't know how to use it now.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna figure this out.
Yeah.
When I go home or whenever the case is. You know
bought
what I mean?
Go home, try it. Yeah, work with it.
Yeah.
Build couple rhythm, start produce. Never get to release them. Cause them time it was hard to produce. You needed studio time and then you need, you know, artists them that come to the studio time. You still have to pay for the studio time or them stay. At one point, I never released it, really. So, you know, that was that time, you know. But, you know, it was a journey with the dancehall queen. And, you know, it ended up being on the Billboard charts. It got me more dates again. That's how I got on these other TV programs all over the world, touring with Beenie Man. You know what I'm saying?
So it's just everything is happening at once. And it's like, remember, you have The Killer that came out, Fat Eyes. No, you have the dancehall remix. I think that came out on Island. So then now you have these two monsters. Plus, you still have Renaissance, your sound.
Yes.
And Delano's Revenge. So everything is just happening.
Yeah, everything was happening
everything
was happening so fast, and at the same time. And I was doing remixes just for the sound as well. And that was inspiring a lot of people all over the world to remix because I was remixing. Because remixing, the reason why I start remixing them because we couldn't afford dubs. You know, basically. You know.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, how am I going to make a statement? How am I going to make an impact? I would just try some things. So putting the dancehall and the hip hop was something that, because people were doing it from before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when I start doing it now, but I start doing it in a way that it impactful, like, you know, it means something.
Adding the cuts and the scratches and those stuff
adding the certain things that made it, you know, just hit people asking, how you did that? Why you use 10 turntable? You know what I'm saying? People used to ask some crazy questions, you know?
Yeah.
You know, so I just never bother answer the questions. I just make it just...
Yeah, you have to leave it as a mystery. So
just like what Michael Jackson used to do. Same thing. Leave people in a mystery.
Yeah, just leave it at that. Stuff going on right now, because I was even watching an interview with Don Yute, and he said the remix you did with him and Fuji's, the tra-la-la-la-la-la-la,
yes.
that was actually like a remix dubplay type of thing that turned into a song.
Yeah, definitely. When we had the it was Jeremy Riddim, Fearless.
Yep.
Right, because we were working alongside the with Jeremy studio. I would say, yo, ooh la la, son, Wiki, we need an artist, but we didn't know Dan Yute them time, we called Dan Yute, and we sat there and helped him write that lyrics together. La 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 la, yo, but that's why I come in and say la 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 la, Renaissance, and my big set, la 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 la, and him just start add everything else. Dr. Dre was there too, Jazzy was there, and we drop it because them time they used to have a party called Council, was a real uptown party.
Okay.
See, we're keeping a Narbrook, or it keeping a Paddington, or it keep somewhere, and they had that core crowd. So you had Wendy Bell, which was you know, that's a regular person that loves sing uptown. Them have Dan Yute, them have Sean Paul, right? And so no matter what, once we play that Dan Yute, it was going to get a forward. You understand? So that's why the song end up bust. It never bust in the dancer, but Renaissance was known as an anthem for Renaissance.
100%. Yeah. You would listen to certain Renaissance cassettes where you guys are just almost even just warming up the song. And that's one of the first songs you hear come on, you know. You know what I mean? That song in particular.
Yeah. We're proud of it because we say, yo, we'll make it sound like the two of them in the studio. It was really a remix.
Yeah, no.
We're playing around with effects and echo and same 4-track cassette tape. In our bedroom with that remix. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Crazy.
And then that led to his song. Was there any other remix dubplate type of thing that you had done that actually blew up or led to a song also?
Elephant Man. Jazzy should have answered that question. Like, Spider-Man, Spider-Man. I hear him say, Elephant Man,
Yeah.
Elephant Man. We did something with that. Crazy, and them do that. Same thing with Marshall, Wayne Marshall.
The weed song.
And the weed song. Ignition, is that one? Well, Wayne Marshall.
This is
yeah.
A lot was the things there, Big Boy and Andre Treach. Outcast.
Yes. Right. Yeah, so there's a lot of songs that people they experiment with this still. They experiment with us and them go to party and listen, and if they get a vibe, them run go voice it and so it's a lot. It's a lot there. But in terms of the remix, I mean, it inspires a lot of people to do remix. Like even Black China, it inspires Black China. Dupes will tell you. They're a Chinese man, but them come in with a little different vibe. And that's why if them come in with the same vibe, it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
But he came in with a different vibe and
he started to add the voices, started to stutter the beats and do all type of stuff.
He did everything on the drum machine. I actually learned some stuff from Dupes, the drum machine.
The same drum machine, basically, that you were trying to get.
Yeah, him used to press play and the remix just play. I'm like, yo, hear that? And they used to that show me, so I have to give props to Dupes too. You know, they came on and carried the remix up to a different level. You know what I'm saying? So give them props to that. Although it was a rival at the time still. Me and Dupes used to, it's a rival, Black Chinese Renaissance. We used to clash all the while.
You guys used to clash a lot.
Yeah, Jazzy and them basically. That me was the, them call me the coward still, but Jazzy had a shutter. Yeah. See? But me and Dupes behind the scene, me and Dupes link all the time.
Yeah.
We used to just link. Dupes was, he wanted to bust at the same time, and I was already there. You know what I'm saying? And he used to show me some tricks on the drum machine. So, even with when they brought out the Cableton, the tour remix on the Slick Rhythm, I did that first. I had other songs on the rhythm too. See? So when it came out, everybody thought me do it. I mean, if you listen enough time remixes to play and I said, Delano, yo, that remix is bad. I'm saying, yo, it's not me do it. But that was the thing. Once a remix come out, it's Delano do it.
Yeah.
You know
because you were known as the remix man.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Even there was another remix that you did. But now first you did the Bounty, then you did the Beenie, but then for I think East Coast Records.
Yes.
You did the Beenie Bounty.
Medley.
Yes.
Yeah, I did that first. Dupes did one too. Yeah, he did one too. For Mixmaster Steve. But Mixmaster Steve name all over it. Right? But I did it first. I did a lot of remixes. I did Rookie Production, Medley.
Yes, that would be like on the flip side of the record.
Even before all of those remixes though, Nitro Mix wasn't the first remix, I did the Pepper Seed medley for Dave Kelly. The Arabian Jam medley for Dave Kelly. Yeah, I went to the studio down our penthouse, them time at Crossroads, and Dave Kelly just press play and say, yo, mix.
So, okay, and this is before the Nitro Mix?
Yes.
So he knew of your skills from before?
Yeah, man. Because I was doing remix for everybody else.
All of the girl them. All of the girl.
Yeah. Yes. So you could have put in a Pepper Seed, I don't think they reached CD yet. Pepper Seed record, and just play it to the end. And everything just mix. It's me to that.
I had no
Pepper Seed Jam, Arabian Jam. So when you get time to talk, Dave Kelly don't like do interview.
No, boss. Do interviews. You don't see a picture of Dave.
Yeah, Dave.
Much less.
Dave, I saw Dave still.
Yeah.
But him did see the talent. And so him well versatile and talented already. So him did see what go on. Him know. If like me call him mistake, him say, no, man, make the mistake stay. I want it so live. I say, all right, boss.
Yeah.
When me listen back to the mix, I'm a whole me like, damn. What did I
guess
do?
There's still certain parts in mixes that you listen back to this day and almost makes you cringe. Yeah, because it's like, but it's just, this is what people like.
Because they would know the mistakes. But no, technically,
the
DJs will know the mistake. But the people, them don't care. Music, that's a mix. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Now, good thing I have you in this chair. The first reggae remix, not even remix, scratching and stuff I remember hearing was the Super Cat. Wild Apache. Was that one of your inspirations to actually start cutting and
I
stuff
should say
like?
yes. Man, I think it's Dan. It's who do it again? Dan one in Miami. It's a brother in Miami do it.
I don't, buddy. That's the mystery. Whoever
yeah, man.
did that.
Yeah, man. Him so quiet. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Of course. And then now, Easy Daddy Tiger scratch was done by Mixmaster Marvin. I was in the studio when that was done. Kirk Riley, guy knows is Kirk Riley father, Riddim. Call him Marvin. I went to the studio. We went to the studio from the night before and come out the morning. And Marvin just a scratch everybody like, yeah, Bulby, yeah. Marvin all a mistake and said, no, I keep it. Marvin vex. Because Marvin was a perfectionist, you know. Because Marvin scratch, but I learned a lot of things from Marvin. You know. Marvin is a technical. I just show Marvin just calm but you know.
Yeah.
Marvin are the baddest turntablist out of Jamaica, you know. I just input it down, you know.
Yeah.
When me used to listen to him, you know. Me used to hear my man say, yo, Dale, I say, yo, man, I can't get him. That time I know, yo, I can't. That time I say, yo, I'm going to practice, yo. I meet Marvin and realize how cool him is. I tell Marvin everything. And man say, yo, yourself, man, you're good, man.
Yeah.
And him show me whole heap of other things. So, I mean, big up to Mixmaster Marvin too. You know what I'm saying?
All those remixes. Because was there one point where, because you said you're touring with Beenie Man, you're producing a lot of remixes, you know, was there a time where you kind of ease off of playing song just a bit? And this is when Jazzy and Jazzy T and was Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
Yes, they were still they were still on the forefront.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. After my incident, the sound actually dropped back. You know what I'm saying? And I said, I can't make the sound just be me. Because I used to play at Yute, all these other events. Even when I was in the hospital, Renaissance, I play over Yute, I hear. You know what I'm saying? So that was one of the reasons I had to step back a little bit and push the guys forward. Next thing was like, I remember being in Canada already, in like Calgary or one of them places. And I remember how I was communicating. I don't know if it was cell phone or what. But Jazzy was at a party and I'm now letting Jazzy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, where's Delano? Who's Jazzy? You know what I'm saying? They reach a point and I say, yo, I have to change this. So I actually step back. I mean, although I feel like the incident happened to me, I still wasn't confident enough to play as well. So that was part of the game. So pushing the guys, the sound is moving. I can't be holding back the sound. You know what I'm saying? And that's why so much other DJs came up. You have the Oxtail, you have the
Pepsi.
You have the Pepsi.
Yeah.
I took Pepsi from Asylum, right? Sorry, Cactus.
Yes.
So me and Ribby cussed me out because him actually travel on his work permit one time to do it and I had to go back to Ribby and apologize. Because that's a big man thing. Because Ribby's the first one give me my biggest crowd still now.
Okay.
BRC there now.
Yeah.
You know, when Renaissance just started, so we can't talk about that. So I had to go back to Ribby and apologize and say, yo, it won't happen again. I'm sorry, make Pepsi bring in him book, you know, so him can cancel it and I you know, submit for Pepsi. So that's one thing I'm not going to forget, so I have to big up Ribby too. So I had to push everybody up front. Kareem, which is Jazzy T brother, you know, baddest remixer too. So everybody, I had to push everybody up front. Basically, that was it. Because I now start being the marketer, the manager, all over the papers, all over, you know, these things. You know, them all watch who me date and then a paper. Like,
because
celebrity.
you had the
It's all turned into this celebrity
Yeah.
and get my relationship and the problems and all this. So
It's because I'm telling you, it's as crazy as it sounds, it's the eye patch basically in my mind took you to the globe, boss.
yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Even Fame FM, I was on Fame and I can talk about it now. They did a the Twin Towers, which was Squeeze and Frank Inferno. And Frank was leaving and they want a next DJ. So they did a competition for the DJs to join the radio. And meanwhile, the competition going on, enough people got vexed, but I can't talk about it now. They called me and said, Delano, we want you to take that spot. Although they were doing a competition. And I said, all right, no problem.
Yeah.
Took it. Twin Towers on Fame FM, and that's why I started playing on the radio. At the time I work, if you look on an old, I think it's 1998 or 1997 calendar, you see me in the front in a white suit, all of us did this airplane picture for the calendar. I had on glasses, so that's why enough people don't recognize me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I took the picture in the glasses, which I should, you know. Well, that's how it was at that time. So Fame FM bust me too. Yeah, son. Cause I was already up there, but it just carried me to a different section of people. And then when I left Fame, Judith, this lady, she called me and Jazzy and said, hey, them starting Zip.
Zip, yes.
And they want us to start it. And we said, all right, no problem. We came on board. That time, Chrome was a librarian. I do everything in my joint yet. Chrome was a librarian before him got into that state.
Same ZJ crew?
Same ZJ crew. So, and Liquid was Lippo.
Mm-hmm.
Lippo and them. So we were the only names that didn't change.
Mm-hmm.
We still was DJ Delano, still was DJ Jazzy T, but everybody was either ZJ Lippo, ZJ something another, ZJ this, ZJ that, and we just stick with our thing. So that again, no, care up on a different level again.
It's just situations just seem to be happening.
Yeah, man, everything was
levels.
just, as I'm telling you, it was just so fast, and we were still enjoying ourselves, and things just going into place, and putting, a lot of these things was just happening for the first time for either, you know, anybody. Listening, people in the position, we in the position, and things was just, it's like a ladder. Everything
Yeah.
was,
You're just figuring out as you go along because there's nobody that really walked this path that you guys are on to really say, okay, this is what you do when you get here.
and nobody else do have to do that. We walk that pathway for other DJs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because what happening now, everybody's a DJ. You know what I'm saying? But some of them don't know the levels what to go through to
get
to
here.
reach this level. So we were here for a reason, and we did our job, and we're still doing our job.
100%.
To creating all this kind of this journey.
Yeah. Somebody you linked with early too was Tony Matterhorn. How did that link now come around with Matterhorn? Because I was telling Jazzy, I know at one point Kareem was basically Matterhorn's shatter. When it came to his remixes, even come play for him on the road, Kareem would do. But how did he get into the Renaissance link where you guys were linked?
All right, so Matterhorn, I got vexed with me now. When Tony Matterhorn was leaving King of This, he started partnering with Renaissance. Right? I remember we used to do events at Mirage, and Matterhorn outside, them don't even know who Matterhorn is. I have to go outside and carry Matterhorn into Mirage. Because Mirage did have a little thing about them, a little stigma where them not letting in anybody. And I'm like, yo, it's my guest. You have to let them in. Because I was the one who was carrying dancehall into Mirage. You get me? In the uptown circuit. So some big artists come, them now I let them in. Who them?
Yeah.
Them have I said, no, me I go for them. Me and them kick off enough. Me and Mirage kick off enough time because, yo, you can't be embarrassing my guests.
Yeah.
So that's how Matterhorn came about. It was in the same pantheon. Everybody was built from right there. So. You understand? And we start dragging him on some dates because Matterhorn never bust it. He did bust because of King of This. But no, as a solo now, it still wasn't strong yet.
I remember he was probably at this time here one of the first guys to leave a song to say, okay, I'm going to go solo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Him, as I said, it's the right time him do it. Link up with us. You used to want to rest in peace, Dirty Cup Chicken. DJ Chicken was our core youth in the sound. And then him and Matterhorn get close. So anyway, Matterhorn, they either Chicken a drive or him a got some dance, Chicken in the car with him. You understand? And it was right there. But then now Matterhorn needed somebody to do his own. He had a whole heap of ideas. And Kareem now, as a youngster, now him grab Kareem as him youngster. And DJ and make, cause they say, yo, yeah, lalo, Renaissance. Remember say, you have Tony Matterhorn. Remember say that? Kareem, you know?
Yeah,
Kareem take over right the same, brother. So, that's how that whole journey again, a different side of remix come in. So that's how we are Matterhorn. So every time you see that say, stonelove, Renaissance, Tony Matterhorn. Right? And there was a dance where Dave Khaled did drop. I don't remember if it's Showtime or Broke Out,
If it's
or Haunted.
it might be Broke Out where he put the Tony Matterhorn.
right.
It was the Broke Out.
So-
Tony Matterhorn.
Right. Or before that, what did happen is that Dave Kelly gave it to him alone. And Captain Colonize and Fame sample of music. And I say, yo, Dave, I deal with this. So I record it off the radio, edit it, and bring the drum machine. Drummer them time I learn how to use the drum machine and bring go the dance. I'm set a bomb ready for press Jazzy them and Dr. Dre protest for me. Bridget, if you play this, but don't do Renaissance. Cause yo, you're gonna mash up the friendship and my Matterhorn I go play it. Come and say, yo, you're gonna make Matterhorn shine over with star. Yo. The man them, Jazzy them, give it to me and I'm sad, cool. That time, all them up with this press play, you know.
And you had it ready to go.
Ready, you know, we edit it, you know. See it? Dave Kelly, I don't even know if Dave Kelly know about this, but yeah, man, I can ask Jazzy them, Jazzy say, yo, nah, play, Delano, please don't do it. I'm saying, all right, and Tony Matterhorn drop it. I think it was a Great Adventure or whatever it was.
Because it was Ross Great Adventure, fully loaded.
And that time that we and Tony Matterhorn start team up now against stonelove.
Yes.
So yeah, man, Matterhorn drop it and that bust Matterhorn bigger. Kind of put the Tony Matterhorn, whatever it is, and it was only this song, these tunes was only playing on Fame FM. So people used to hear it. But you Captain not playing on those events, them people not hear it. So when they hear it on the radio now, or whoever was playing that on the radio, if I think somebody, maybe DJ Win had it, or somebody else had it.
But that was Radio Land.
That was Radio Land. So
No,
now in the party
dancehall,
now, when them
yeah.
hear it, the place turn up fire. And sometime right now, I go some party, I don't see them kind of vibe there, brother. I don't see them, but see the vibe what was there and the touch and the that sound. And when everybody make noise, when you stop the music and hear the forward.
Those were some different times.
Different time.
Yeah. You had to be there for those ones.
Yeah, man, you have to experience that, man.
You're saying, okay, you and Matterhorn thinking, but this is when the eruption started happening with you and Stonelove.
Yes.
Do you remember what had happened between you and Stonelove, your version of the events?
Renaissance was just going hard. Jazzy and Dr. Dre them go hard. You know what I'm saying? And there was no time where you leave the Renaissance in a hole. But go hard. So there was time where them said Stonelove turning down the sound and stuff like that. We had the sound, but sometimes the promoters them didn't want to pay for two sound. And at that time the sound wasn't big enough neither. So it was still big. So when we start use the sound now, that's when it start get worse between me and Stonelove. Because we are stand up beside Stonelove and the people must stand up with we and Stonelove people are stand up with Stonelove. And there was an incident, I think it was Polo Club, where we actually fight. Yeah, man. I don't remember. Stonelove was playing overtime and it was my boy
Bam
from
Bam.
Bam. It's not Bam Bam, the other one.
Malcolm X?
Malcolm X, no. I think it's Bam Bam. I remember.
Yeah.
They play overtime and I think somebody on our sound press a sampler. Victor say woo 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 woo. And some certain Vegas me I use.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Canada, I buy them from too.
Okay.
See, them time they shit them down. Yeah, man. And I remember what, man. Let's see, we people like him and rush Jazzy and me jump up on them and everybody serious say, yo, and then how a crew them a come in and that's a big mess. A big unnecessary mess. And from that day, then we hype to now, Renaissance hype now, yo, remember we were young. Now I play with Stonelove again.
Yeah. We're boss. We don't.
Yeah, right.
Stonelove
We can talk about this and laugh about this as much as we can. And we start play with Travelers. We start play with, just name it. Cassettes are out there, and want them push out, but the cassette turn them digital. We start play with Stonelove. We all tell them say, yo, all right, you want to play with Stonelove? This we want. Till at one point them say, all right, them a pay with this. And we say, we still not play with Stonelove. Them put our next song on it. Them used to take off Stonelove. Yeah, and there's promoters where we would take off with it. So it
was a balance.
It was a balance thing. Yeah, so I mean, after that, we pour them talk, and we pour them our best of friends now. We can talk and laugh about the good old days. But those are the things that help, help the culture and actually curve us to what we are today. So,
sure.
stonelove is a big instrumental part of our career.
100%.
100%. So no matter what they go through, we did hype. I'm not gonna lie. Nobody couldn't chat to it.
Yeah.
So we'd have a little thing power. You understand? I mean,
and
it's natural.
you guys were unique in what you were doing. Not
Right.
only you guys were hot, no, you're unique. So you're not gonna go pick up a next song. It's either us or nobody.
Yeah,
that's
right.
how you're seeing things in your mind.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When did you? Okay, so then all of this fell apart with Solo. How long did it take for you guys to link back? And you remember when you guys actually got that dance where you guys?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember. To me, trust me,
Yeah.
I don't remember. It does things just work
their way out.
Yeah, man. Things just work their way out.
Because somebody else you linked with early too was DJ Khaled. I'm talking from early. How did that link with Khaled really come around?
Well, because we're playing in Maya, we met a person named Bodafuko. He used to manage Khaled. I used to keep a thing called Rockers Island. And he kept couple Renaissance anniversaries up there. And we turned friends. That's how we met DJ Khaled. Them time that Khaled, loved dancehall and stuff. So we carried DJ Khaled to Jamaica first.
Before the Fully Loaded and stuff.
Yeah, before the Fully Loaded and everything. DJ Karim, which is Jazzy Liquor Brother, had a party called Clock Strike. I think we keep it in Orchards and the pier. Get bus and everything for them. The party not even the workout. But that's where we meet. And we just link from there. Khaled used to come to Pansiana again. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm stop first. I'm there first. I get some food. There's this youth, I think he's not around anymore, I'm not sure. Scarface used to carry on DJ Khaled. Even Foot Type used to go up on the road with Khaled too.
Okay.
So we were the instrumental part of DJ Khaled career. Because he used to cut dubs at our yard. He used to go road, go cut dub. And we got him on Fully Loaded. Right?
Yeah.
And then him and Sharon Burt turned friend. Right? But there's incident where Khaled, that's why Khaled took a break. Him feels that the artist them wasn't giving him much respect.
When he was he trying to produce his sound or more cut?
No, I wasn't producing at that time.
Yeah.
He wasn't producing. He was still finding him way. He never know anything about that yet. What Khaled was doing, he was trying to do events in Miami and carry up the artists them.
Got you.
And certain artists them actually look like them diss him in a certain way. So I'm saying, I'm done the dancer because I remember that night, everybody start walking. Busta Rhymes start walking. I don't know if Khaled remember this. P. Diddy start walking. All these big acts walking in and performing free while he was paying this big money to Jamaican artists.
Yeah.
And I don't care what nobody wants or Khaled wants to say. Me know about this myself. Me I talk about this. And Khaled took a break from dancehall. Right? And start, because it looked like him get a big talk. And him start doing, him start taking radio show on 99 Jam serious. And then he start winning all the awards for the best radio show in the USA. We used to go to a thing called Hip Hop Summit. I don't know, they keep a Bahamas, keep a Puerto Rico. And every time we used to go to that convention, Khaled used to win it. But I think what was happening, they brought him in a circle. You understand? And this is the DJ we're concentrating on. He was with Fat Joe. He was with, you understand?
Terror Squad, them, yeah, man.
I remember being in Miami one time and R. Kelly called Khaled live on the radio and said, yo, the Closet have some stuff coming out and you're going to be the first DJ to play it. Khaled was the first DJ to play Closet. You remember Closet 1, Closet 2,
series,
Closet 3,
man,
Closet.
of course.
Khaled, so everybody who land in Miami now is Khaled them going to. So Khaled get a big talk and then that's when Khaled start produce. Khaled wanted to produce his dupes, them back trying to help him first, you know.
Wouldn't know that.
Right?
Some of those remixes that Khaled was playing, those were dopes.
It was dopes. But then Khaled it was not getting him where he wanted to be. Khaled was, although he had a big background, his family, you know, he was still, he's a man and he wanted to get him, he was living in the same complex with Jazzy. Him check Jazzy every day. It's Jazzy brethren. You understand? So when him took that break and him start deal with the hip hop, that's when him start blow up.
Yeah.
See? So when you get Khaled interview, you can talk to him about that. But
We're
seriously,
putting it out in the air there.
yeah, man. So we used to do road together with Khaled. I mean, he used to come down. I mean, just hang with us, and we just know Khaled long time.
Because I know there's a picture or a video on your Instagram. It's pinned there. And I think that was one where you said he was actually playing Renaissance.
Yeah, man. Matterhorn was talking.
Yeah.
Playing Matterhorn. I never have that much dub plate them time. So him a play. Is that part of the party where him reach and him stuck.
Yeah.
And all of it just come over because no matter if you look good in the video, Jazzy T in the video, you know. Right? And that's how Jazzy give him the dub and play Renaissance dub, Bam and play Tony Matterhorn dub. That was it. All of that is one link, Renaissance link, Pansiana Place, Lady Musgrave Road.
Yeah.
See, anything will come out of that circle is right there, so it built.
Right there.
Right there, so.
Yeah. And as you said, back then, it was a different energy in the dance itself around. So it was a different
energy, man. Because everything is growing, technology is growing, everything is just upgrading, and we're just running with it. That's it.
Yeah, definitely. Want to get into some of your productions because this is another crazy lane for you. You understand?
Yeah.
Did a lot of good stuff with the remixes, did a lot of good stuff with song, but production. I know you did a couple of 1 or 2 beats before Thunderclap. All right, but Thunderclap is the real one that really broke up Renaissance production.
Right.
Was Thunderclap. Tell me how you came up with this Thunderclap rhythm here now.
Well, I got this keyboard, Phantom S, and I was at home playing around with it and built a rhythm. Just playing around it. I plugged it in my them time on the TV have line input.
Yes.
I must start playing. I must say, yo, this sound good. But I wasn't sure if the bass was on key. So I called Birch.
Yeah.
And Birch said, yo, Birch, come check me, Bill a rhythm star, yo. A man's here so make sense. Sorry, I come check you. I'm checking my yard. I said, no, man, the bass wicked. And him just add some praise to it. I'm saying, your rhythm done. I said,
Ready.
I go to the studio. I met the Renaissance man, Factor, Dr. Dre here. And the man said, yo, this bad. So Factor was our engineer, also our co-producer. What he did now is run it into the machine and start swapping some of the sounds. So it said sound, because he was a good engineer.
Yeah.
So he could make it sound bigger, because I was using light sounds and, sometimes
You
using
had
generic
the
sounds.
premise of it,
Yeah.
but now you needed to put the real
The real
into
thing.
it.
So Factor really bring it back to that stage. I would have started Voice people on it. Voice, we got 2 Caperton, only released 1. Was trying to get Kartel voice, because he voiced on the first rhythm, Bust It Off, on the Rebirth rhythm, that was our first actual rhythm. 'Cause it was easier to produce now. My own studio, computer. And finally, everybody just a voice and, yo, Renaissance rhythm, and start play. You not start play it, but actually was waiting on Kartel to voice. And Don Corleone driving with Vybz Kartel. I say, yo, I'm ready for the rhythm.
Yeah.
I'm going to the studio and start voice. Punch me. And I said, yo, what Kartel I move so? I'm on the stuff, but the tune sound wicked. And I'm say, all right, come out to the studio. I'm actually call him, say, him help produce the tune. Come out to the studio, I'm listening, I'm say, yeah man, all right, all you do is copy that and treat it. I'm gone, zoom, drive out. So when him drive out now, we just look on each other and say, yo, how we going to play this road?
Because this is the infamous Tech Body.
Tech
You know what I mean?
Body Girl. It was a slack song. Renaissance is actually corporate. A whole heap of things. I would say, yo, how we going to do this?
Yeah.
We never released the song yet, All of a sudden, the song are playing a bus. Kartel lead the song. And the song start playing a bus and people start complaining. So them picking in a bus, I have sex, school, like, what we gonna do? We sit down and edit that song, listen, man. If you ever hear the edit version, some people don't even play the edit version, but the edit version, wicked.
Yeah.
I will put that on radio, and the thing blow up. See, it was one of Carter's fastest song that bust.
Because that was Slack Song's been around forever.
Yeah, man.
From the 80s.
But
that just land right there.
In your face. In your face.
Boss.
In your face. And the people, them, they love it. Kartel like him, they find a vibe. That before Kartel start really edit him own song. Because Ramping Shop, why him start edit him own song, you know. I think it's after Ramping Shop.
Because that was where touch came into play. Where everything was touch. You know
so,
what I mean?
yeah.
Yes,
so
man.
the tech body girl song, the boy just
took off.
Just took off.
And the Cabra was on the same rhythm.
The Cabra was on the same rhythm. What everybody on it. What everybody on it.
And these times dancing was hot.
Yeah, man.
Elephant
Band.
hot.
Busy Signal.
Yes.
Because Busy Signal come from Renaissance camp tune. That's the next thing we have to talk about. So Busy Signal had a song on it.
That wasn't. No,
but-
the one with him and Tammy Chin was the one on the other rhythm there.
No, man, they dip on Thunderclap first. Thunderclap first. But it was a combination. Called Factor, which our engineer, co-producer, Shake It Fast is the name.
With Flavor Unit?
Flavor Unit.
Yes.
No, Flavor Unit. Sorry. Flavor Unit was after. Kenny him name. It's a no-name artist because it was Factor friend.
Yes.
Thunderclap. Shake it fast. Clap. Thunderclap. And song release. But Kenny now got an opportunity to come a foreign to go college. So Busy did vex. So boy, I'm the song and him can't promote him song because him have sing up on it. Yo, me now do no more combination song. Busy sing a little bit. That time Busy don't have no big hit song yet. We're going to talk about the hit song down the line. But Thunderclap was the first recorded song for Busy Signal. Because Jazzy T brought Busy Signal to Renaissance. You know. Sit down on the street and meet everybody. Because Busy Signal was a selector, was a MC first.
Hype up.
Right, so he now becomes Renaissance artist. I would say, yo, we're a bust a youth here. A Renaissance bust, Busy Signal. First song. But Thunderclap we are talking about now.
Yeah.
So Thunderclap, yeah man, that was the people start look power now more and say, yo, Renaissance in the production game now. Because them have hits from the Rebirth, with Assassin at the hit, Kartel was hit, and Bling Dog was a hit. Even the Sizzler was a hit on the Rebirth.
Sizzler, yes. Bro.
Right, so we had a couple of hits on our belt and a couple of hits on our belt for Thunderclap. So it really showed that you come with a second rhythm and you're in the ball game.
And things are starting to move now. So, okay, you guys have Thunderclap under your belt. But I think there was not a rhythm, the single. The Step Out was in between Thunderclap and Stepz.
It
was somewhere because everything was moving so fast at this time.
Yeah.
You know, it was
it's either the same time,
Yeah.
or I think it was the same time because they Greensleeve linked me for Step Out, and I told him that was Jazzy T production. Still under because they were trying to put it under my label. I said no. We put it straight to Jazzy T, still put the Renaissance umbrella on it, but it's deal with Jazzy T. And that's how Jazzy got his first big hit with Busy.
Step Out.
Step Out. Yeah.
Boss, I remember when we first heard that. This was so crazy. It's like his style of DJ, what he was saying, how he was flowing.
Yeah, man,
This was next
Busy
level.
was a when we just met, a different character, brother. Come on to lyrics, how he was thinking and how he was emphasizing on certain words and pushing out words like push.
Yeah.
And like him a punch you with him voice with certain parts of the song. So they love that. I would say, yo, I have to find a song for Busy, you know. And the Step Out, they come out, go on good.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Step Out was the big one there.
Yeah.
So then let's get to Stepz. Now, Stepz there's so many different parts to the Stepz rhythm. It's crazy. You have the Sean Paul, you have the Spraga, you have everything, and there's so many different stories. So we're gonna take Stepz in the direction that you wanna go. How did you even come up with Stepz in the first place? That rhythm there.
As I say, I woke up with a vibe, and we're all at the studio. Busy Signal was at the studio too.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre, me, I would just play around. I will come up with this idea because I did actually build the rhythm and character the studio and everybody I play around with it. And then now Serrani now, call Serrani, meet Serrani within the time of Thunda Clap. I'm say, yo, him can play phrase. I'm say, yo, come link with. If he say, that really nice for you. And him come, I'm here, you know, I'm say, yo, I'm just Tem. I'm say, yo, that more want. See?
Yeah.
That's how Stepz build. See? And the story behind Stepz now, in terms of voicing now, this is where we even start having problems. So much people is coming to voice on Stepz. We have so much songs on Stepz. Too much song on Stepz. My father to check with voice on Stepz. I would tell him no.
Get out of here, man.
Because we're gonna put him on another rhythm because too much. Up to this day, my father see me in the airport, you know.
Yeah.
Delano the one who never voiced me. Bavado, stop it. That's a long time. You right now, you're a top artist. Stop talking about that. No.
And this is before he got the break on Anger Management.
Yes.
Raz.
Bavado did vex with him, man. Vex. But yo, I mean, it's life. So that was one part of the story with Stepz. Because I don't know, it's like people realize that this rhythm was going bust. You know what I'm saying? And then now, the first thing, Sean Paul voice last, you know, so we go to Sean Paul. We wanted a Capeton. I couldn't bleach a Capeton. Yeah, we go check Capeton. I'm not getting a tune. I'm going to go back to the studio and tell him, I'm tired of this. I'm not have time for this no more, no, brother. A big man, and I can't bother sit down and like, I get promise. And I think Factor come to and say, yo, what Capeton will never release, you know. I'm saying, you mean? Yeah, man, it took me two invites for Thunda Clap. I'm say, press play. I'm say, Bombat. Arwa.
Blast.
And we set up my edit out the thing. I tell you, that's a remix, basically. Remix man get into play now. Seeing? And we change up the actual song. Put that there, move around the lyrics. I tell you, when the video was doing, I'll keep it and I know the lyrics. In my mumble to it.
Because you guys built built a new song.
Yes. Because if people realize how it starts, it starts right at the start. Chat. You don't change, because that was the only way to flight.
Yeah.
We flight and I'm say, yo, make it start same way, right to the point. See? And we end up with a Capeton song. And before that, that was it. The Thunda Clap. The Stepz now we got sponsored by Smirnoff Ice.
So the rhythm was a sponsored rhythm.
No, it got sponsored now. Them hear it now. The Smirnoff Ice want to do them regular ATI weekend and them rare and them say, yo, them want this for them thing. So we say, all right, do a medley. So I'm tell them so want a medley. It have to be a medley. I'm have to choose songs and take out songs. How some artists vex me because them not up on the medley, but everybody couldn't hold. So they come on board, you know, endorse the song, contracted the song, gave us a video. And that's how, if you watch this Stepz medley, you see me, Dr. Jerry, and Jazzy T at the start of the thing. And we start get that now because what happened, you know, the Tommy Chin, that was a big hit for Tommy Chin too. We send the rhythm to Tommy Chin and Tommy Chin send back the rhythm with a bag of tracks. A good thing, say Factor was a good producer. Yeah. Him condense it and mix it, and that's where you get it sounds so big.
It's a lot
melodic, it's stereo, it's the high fidelity or the high, bro. We say, yo, what kind of rhythm this we get, man? And the tune go out, and Sean hear the rhythm, Sean Paul, and check we. That time, I wasn't even in Jamaica. I'm check Dr. Dre and Factor, and voice we be burning. When I flew down now, I heard it and I like, yo, we need to do something to that song. He gave us maybe 16 bars at the front and 8 bars at the second verse. I'm going to chop it up again, remix it, and make it into 3 different verses. And call Serrano and say, yo, I want some phrase. I would change up the rhythm for Sean Paul. Guitar mix and call Sean, because I know people don't like when you mess with them song.
There are artists, they want it this way.
This way. So we say shit now after a call. Sean call and come check with Wayne and I. Me one day at the studio too. Cause he said, yo, I come checking him. Say, oh, I'm I go to the studio and open it up. And come in and I press play. No, matter of fact, I have it on a CD. I'm go in them car and put in a CD and I sit down. And press play and I listen to it and the man not saying nothing to me. I was like, damn, the man I like it.
Yeah.
The man press back play again and man say, all right, Dilly, I go check you back.
Yeah.
Man gone.
So you know you still don't know how
the man like the song. Don't like me. I actually mess up him song basically. I remix the song. And them say him come. I say, yeah man, him like it. But him album now supposed to release. So now because Renaissance crew had so much links and contacts those days. We got every radio station to be playing it from New York. Come say, yo, my Sean Paul, I'm take it. Orlando, Miami, California. Till all DJ lads from Power 96. This is Power 96 radio. Big radio in Miami where no Jamaican no play upon it. And the man say me, I'm say, yo, lads, me meet lads. I'm say, yo, I heard you did the Sean. I'm say, yeah. Come on the radio and play. Meet up on Power 96, 6 o'clock in the morning. Miami. Run, go play. Till all play some other song and man come and say, no man, stick to the commercial. Come and start drop something and say, yo, play back the Sean Paul again. I'm like, yo, it's after that day when me play on the radio, let's get a call. Yo, Sean Paul added to the playlist Miami and added a Hot 97. Then now, Jeremy Harding, which is Sean Paul manager, got a call from the record company and said, this song playing on the radio, what is it? How we don't have it on the album? What's going on? And they're, okay, we're holding up the album. You need to get this on the album, right? And them call we and say, yo, here what up now? We're going to voice it over. That's why you have two versions. You have legalize it and recognize it. Recognize it is about the club. Legalize it about the weed, right? So Sean Paul, go back to the studio, revoice it, change up the word to our remix, mix it back and send it back to them. And I'm saying, yo, because this is already on the radio, we're going to drop that single what was going to be first and make We Be Burning be the first single.
And this is off of his Trinity album. This would be his
the
third
Trinity album, right? And they called me and they say, yo, we're going to do a video Las Vegas. Who are in the video? We fly go Las Vegas, going to the video. I was like, this was, as I said,
Bro.
things just happen.
And remember, as you said, they released it as a single. That was the first single off the album they released in UK is where it released first.
Yeah.
And I think it shot to number 2 on the Billboard.
Yeah. And I think it's number 1 in UK and in the States number 3. But that song wasn't going to be on the album. We forced it to be on the album.
And remember, you said that song wasn't how he recorded it in the first place. You twisted it up, did what you had to do.
The thing about it is that what we learned after, before all the contracts, he voiced it for Lenky first. And I read him what Lenky never released. So Lenky's a part of that production because him actually owns. So we work out and I say, yo, we need this thing to release. Let's break out the business part of it and let's go. Cause me I go, me dip on Billboard, let's go.
That's crazy.
So that's what I say with us. We just work with people. That's why we have so much friends. I have so much support because we're not a sound to fight against people or we just work with everybody. And me try always find a way to work with people. No matter what you say, Delano is this, Delano is that. Eventually I guess me and that person attack. Or it have to be something really bad where we just cut them off. There's no way we hold malice or anything for too long. Always, you can. Even somebody complain to Jazzy about something and Jazzy say, we have to fix this. Or me hear somebody say, Jazzy, we need to fix this. It can't work. And that's why we still have that family. Yeah. So, Lenky back on board and here was this, We Be Burning. Big hit.
Crazy, because I think that video there has like a 100 and something, I think it's 130 plus million views on YouTube.
Yeah, man.
But then that's one level. Okay, cool. But then, what's her name again? Tashane? She sampled the song.
Yeah. Tina Shea.
Yes. She sampled the song, but she didn't sample it. She actually sang it back. You know what I mean?
That's so funny. Our next story. They didn't credit we. No, we had to fight for it. She credit Give Me the Light. Crazy, right?
Yo.
So I called my publishing company.
Yeah.
They got on it, sort it out, and that was it.
Because that's another one with, I think, another 200 and something million
Yeah, man.
views on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the song carried places. I even did the Dick Clark show with Sean Paul, New Year's Eve show with that song. I DJ'd. You know, Copper Sean is his DJ, and I think either he was getting married or something was happening. And him called me and said, "Yo, you can do this with Sham." So of course, I mean, cancel everything else. I mean, I'm gonna go on the road with Sean and do the show. Yeah.
No, crazy. Because I know even lately, the album got certified platinum.
Platinum
in the UK.
In the UK, yeah, just yeah, which is good. I actually had to reach out to Sean and tell him, say, "Hey, really? Check it out." Yeah, what?
No, but it just goes to show that once you produce something and put it out in the world and you really love it,
Yeah.
anything is possible, you know, boss.
Yeah.
Because look how long ago that song came out and now it became platinum.
Yeah. And I think because Sean doing a tour right now, especially in the Europe side, and that is always good. When you can actually do a tour, it wake up a lot of things.
People they might know this song. They're going to go into the catalog now and go, hey, what else do you have here? And find other stuff there too.
Them just come from a show and mash up them gone. The pure Sean Paul, them listen for the whole week.
Yeah.
That's how it really works. So touring is very important. Yeah.
That's another aspect of the business to keep everything rolling.
Yeah.
You have to do tours, you have to record, you have to do dubs, you have to do radio, you have to do all of this stuff.
Yeah, man. Relevant.
Yeah.
You have to be relevant. Yeah.
Same rhythm before we get out of it. The Spraga Benz now. This right here, people have this as probably one of the wickedest diss tracks ever coming out of dancehall. That's Spraga Benz. Right?
I wasn't there when it voiced again. Oh my goodness. All right. So basically, we and Kartel had a fallout. And I think that was Kartel and Assassin first. And because of the Spraga Benz, that's why we had a fallout with Kartel. Because Spraga defend Agent Sasko, Assassin. Yeah, man. So that was voice in her studio and mixed. And then when me hear like, yo, why? Yo, we can't out of the country. Basically, it leak. So basically, it have to release. I mean, because as I say, it's family. Dr. Dre, yo, Spraga is family.
100%.
See, and we can talk about this now and laugh about it and stuff like that. Don Corleone built back the step rhythm and Kartel voice and answer Spraga. It was a time when I guess it was needed. And I'm not going to say I'm proud of it, but it's part of the game, part of the ball game.
It's part of the journey. Remember, I tell people already, my thing isn't pasa. My thing is I want the stories.
Yeah.
But something like that is part of the story. It's just, this is what happened. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? You didn't go say, okay, this is the plan here. This is how we're going to create some vibes and pasa.
Yeah,
it just happened.
No plan. In our whole our career. The only thing was plan, we need to build a sound. Bigger sound. We need to do this, you know? Or if we're going to go to a party and want to do something different, we plan something, we remix something, we organize this. That's the only time we plan. But for our career, we didn't really plan.
Yeah.
We didn't plan that.
It was things that just happened.
Yeah.
When did you start to actually learn the business of the business now? As a DJ, as a producer, as somebody, because you said it was just fun at first.
Yeah.
And movements and stuff.
I was signed to Delicious Vinyl. And as a DJ, I was touring with a bunch of Americans. Forget the year now. 1998, I think, or 97, 98.
Okay.
I met a lady named Leslie Cooney. She started teaching me about the business. She made me meet a lawyer, a Jew lawyer, and him start raising me up. Why you sign that? What? If them not giving you know what happened, Delano, if you want to sign that, X me off as your lawyer. I start have enemies because of lie, you know, because of the business, you know.
Because you learned how the business is really supposed to work instead of we're just holding vibes.
Yeah. Yeah. So when we start tell artists what it is now, the artists them start cuss me or they want something and say this company want it and I not giving it to the company because the company just want to take it from me. But yet still me I hold me. Enough things me make slide, you know, even with Marshall and Wayne Marshall and the Rebirth Rhythm. I actually gave that to Wayne Marshall to go on the game, the Grand Theft, whatever it is, or whatever it is. Yeah, because Marshall had vexed me too. Marshall said, I want this is my career. And then after that, I just never bother with him. Because Marshall grew around with, you know, part of Renaissance.
Marshall was, at one point, after the War 21 situation, to me, Wayne Marshall was a Renaissance artist.
So because of that, we gave it to Wayne Marshall. You know what I'm saying? Because I say, yo, family want to see everything. But after that, we just say, yo, no, business. When you start the business, you start create enemies. You know what I'm saying? But it's part of the business. And we have a lawyer who just never joke all when it come on to VP, him say, yo, I'm not looking at this contract, Delano. This is slavery. I'm not doing this. Or I'm not doing that. I'm going to say, but, all right, you can sign. I'm not looking at it. I'm going to sit back and say, all right. Oh my God, this.
Because you still have to almost give and take when you're in a reggae dancehall type of business. That's not always pen to paper type of business.
No,
you know what I mean? You don't want to be the asshole where, okay, everything is strictly business, but you don't want to be left out either.
No.
So you got to find, how do I do this dance and make things work?
Companies to call me and call my phone and I offer me this and I said, don't call back my phone, call me for lawyer. Don't call me. And some start being like an ass.
Yeah.
I had to, and then people would come and say, yo, you know who he does this one? Like I'm saying, Virgin, I need to have a lawyer. And if I don't follow him, I don't have a lawyer again.
If you get shake up, you can't run back.
What am I going to do? Run back to the lawyer? Am I going to tell me, yo, am I going to do the same thing again? So I had to create that structure. I had to structure myself and try to learn the business and try to this and try to that. And it's because of him why I can still survive today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So business is, once you're doing business, you create enemies, basically.
That's part of it.
Part of the business.
You know who you guys have a good link with too? I seen them wearing a version of that jacket you have on. T.O.K.
T.O.K.
How did you guys really link with them? And that jacket, how did they get to wear that jacket there, that Renaissance jacket?
All right, starting from start. T.O.K. used to check us from school. They used to go Arden, and Ponceana Place was right up the road.
This is the base, brass.
The base for enough artists. And they used to just come up and just give a tune and, yo, Renaissance. And we just friend from them time there. T.O.K. we have a whole heap of T.O.K. dubs. We're instrumental part of their career too. You know what I'm saying? Almost every artist, Vegas, we can give you a list of it. When I start wearing this jacket, Craigie T, yeah, saw it and say, oh, I like that jacket, you know?
Yeah.
I'm say, no worries, yourself, man. I send it, I send you one, because I have to pay for it. So I'm say, no worries, yourself. And send it to him. And I was in, like, last year or way up in January, I was at Ribby's. Ribby's birthday, and I'm walking, and him alone walking with the jacket. I'm like, yo, this not look good enough. Damn, I've got to buy the whole of them a jacket. So I message him and say, Bridget, I have to fix this. I need to send everybody a jacket, because you alone can't wear it. No look good.
It's a group of 4.
So I send it to them, the rest of them on them. And them like it. Them going and like the show. Them like, yo, today as we speak, well, before Alex said, yo, we need a next one. We need a next color. Them I go buy it. I'm sorry. I'm going to give you my price. I'm going to show you it cost me. It's to them I buy it for them. Them say, yo, them want it for the August 31st show. I hope it reach in time. Say, yo, respect every time.
Yeah.
You understand? But we are family same way as I say. You know what I'm saying? And so somebody just sent me a picture with them posing into it as well. So, I mean, this jacket come out as buck up, you know.
How so?
Just was looking on jackets and I was doing regular one logo here and a logo at the back and my girlfriend look at it and say, what all over thing mean? I said, I don't know. And she said, click it. I said, the logo go all over. I said, that bad. I would just, that's it. That's how the jacket, because I doing the drop shipping and I say, yo, people asking for shirts and people, I say, yo, I want a jacket. Because I'm actually wearing them to test them before I even really start promote it. So, it's DJDelanomusic.com, DJDelanomusic.com. You find all the gears. And that's how the jacket came about.
Yeah. As you said, a buck up.
A buck up. Yeah. The design, all over, I just like it just look different, you know what I'm saying?
No, 100%. The fact that you have merchant hats, t-shirts, jackets, all these stuff, that's why I had to ask you, when did you learn the business? Because you guys really took the brand of Renaissance to that height that you can.
Yeah.
You could come to a dance and enjoy it, but there's also something you could wear to really show support.
Well, yeah, what taught, this is where we learn our lesson. Went to Japan on tour. I think it was me and Jazzy that went on tour and we carried up some shirts. And in the first day, them sell off. And people were paying us to sign them. Yeah, people still have them shirts, and this was, so we should have took advantage of them time. You know what I'm saying? But you see, you learn, you live and learn. And that's how we realized we need a merch. But it was so hard to get merch them time there. And because we were just printing up some shirt from Jamaica and throw them in our suitcase.
Yeah, whether if it's 10, 20 or whatever.
And carry them with the way. And them done. You know what I'm saying? That's why Jamaican artists don't have that much merch. No, it's easier for them to get merch, so they need to jump on that right now. But back then it's hard. Everything was. Producing was hard. Everything was hard. Technology was still growing, and so yeah.
100%. When did you start to get into building your DJ school, where you now became a mentor and an educator for other DJs in the business?
Wow, I didn't ask for this. It wasn't a plan.
You don't seem to be a big planner,
No.
Yeah.
TEF, Tourist Enhancement Fund, which is a organization in Jamaica that is aligned with linkages and aligned with Ministry of Tourism. They sent out we bid for it. They sent out this request for people to be DJs, DJ trainers, and I saw it. I ignored it. They said they got couple proposal, and someone called me, and I don't know if I should call him name because it might, them said Delano. I'm gonna call him name. Kamal Banky, big up. Them said Delano, why don't try? I say, yo, what am I gonna teach DJ?
Yeah.
Yo, DJ don't even want to listen to me. Him said, nah, man. Feel say you have it in you. Send in a proposal. So, when I call the place and say, okay, I see your request, because they send the bid to everyone. Them say, sorry, sir, it's too late. Yeah. It's closed off. I say, no problem. Good for me.
Didn't really want
so
to do it
them never look like them never get what they want. So them send it out, them see this email come in again. So I call them, I say, yo, them say, yeah, you never get nobody. No, it don't look that way. Just apply. So, I don't even know the first thing to do. So I was in Miami with my virgin, and I have a sister who is a nurse educator. She overheard me talking to him, saying, because she was just there, because we're friends that were cooking up. And I'm there, I said, yo, what am I going to do now, this proposal? I'm going to talk to my virgin, try to get some ideas. I said, how we're going to do this training thing. And she overheard. I just said, Delano, come here, come sit on my side. She said, I want to help you with this. So really, but you know about DJing, Yeah. He said, it's not about DJing alone. I'm going to put you through, I'm going to interview you. I'm going to put you through some tests, and I'm going to show you what you didn't know about yourself. And we'll go through this. And she taught me something about emotional intelligence. A lot of things that I didn't know I was doing as a DJ.
Just as a normal thing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And I look at her and say, wow, Okay, I start think deeper now. Now the professor and the DJ training now starts make sense.
Yeah.
I'm not teaching anybody to mix. I'm not teaching anybody to scratch. It is not about that. Not that I'm not teaching, but that is not about that because that's what everybody was sending in.
The
10
technical
minutes
skills.
of mixing, genres, scratching, you know. And I say, I have no time for that. But when you put me through this interview, Kelani Kodean, that's her name. Doctor. She have her doctorate now. So Kelani Kodean, big up. She helped me do this proposal. And I was still adamant on certain things like I didn't want to think that should have go in there and just start take out certain things and blah, blah, blah. So I sent in the proposal. All of a sudden I get a call. I said, Delano, we need to have a meeting. I said, okay. And I had the meeting, but Kelani wasn't available. She was still in Miami, so I put her on speakerphone. I would start talk about it. I said, how you come up with this emotional intelligence? How you come up with this? I would start explaining to them, blah, blah, blah. I said, okay, we love this. And then Kelani said, start to wait there though. You know, we was planning to add this and add that and blah, blah, blah. But Delano said, what? You wanted to, what? Yeah, I thought it wasn't necessary. No. Give about the proposal. Go back and do what the proposal said. Add everything what was, add everything. Bro, I never knew I would be training DJs. We started this in 2016 and 2017. And we did the first one. Even some hotels was asking, what are you coming to train my DJ? You know, like those Mexican hotels. Because I was going into hotels. It was more geared to DJs that play for the tourism industry. Because Ministry of Tourism, that's where, you know, the project is for. And I went to some hotels. I went to a couple of hotels first. And some of these hotels was like, especially Iberia Star, which the director is not there anymore. There was one then, but let me tell you something. See, I can't explain Iberia Star. I went there. What we used to do first, we used to go there and observe. Take notes. And then with a train the next day. So apparently I asked them to play in the club. And I give them like an hour. Tourists, they're no Jamaican, you know. Give me an hour. Let me tell you something. So the next day I couldn't even walk in the hotel. Everybody, thank you for last night. I'm like, what did I do different? You know what I'm saying? So now the DJs were more inspired now because they saw all of that. So that was the first training. One of the first training. And did the training. And there was a other guy there, I think he's a Mexican too. He was in charge of all the DJs. After that training, man, them shake up my hand. Because with this training, you have to send a report to the ministry every time I did a training. The amount of feedback they got, right? I had to do numbers too, so I had to, you know, and some of these hotels, some of them that even do give me a room, I had to pay for a room or stay at a different hotel and go train. So that's the confidence they didn't have in me. But when I did that training and the feedback, because when we did the first graduation, the certificate is a participation certificate that was signed by Honorable Edmund Bartlett and me.
Okay.
So it's like they got a certificate of participation. So we did a grand what you call it now, graduation and stuff like that. Whatever I collect as fee, that had to pay for all my expenses. You know? So it's not like I had a fee and then my expense. No, I had to make all of that work. I had to pay Kelani, I had to pay anybody who come in as a special, I give them a sniping or whatever it is and, you know, make it work because this was the first one now, you know, everything's on, all eyes on me. So then when that contract ended, I still sent out a next bid. And I send him back my bid. Them not get no bid like me again. Get back the contract. So this has been happening. Right, and it was proven till I actually have a manual in their office where if anybody is coming, them have to read my manual. Yeah. They have to go after my.
So we could say Professor Delano?
Well, we can go to that now. Because of all this training I've been doing for how much years? 20, I'm still doing it now. Heart Institute got interested because I have so much reports, so much data. Basically, the ministry have data. It's not my data anymore. It's their data. They wanted it, so they sent all of my documents to City and Guilds, and it got approved. Right? So now I am in the process of training DJs that will get a City and Guilds certificate as being a DJ. Right? No, because of that, I'm not a trained professor. So now they put me in a program where I had to do a training as an assessor. So now I'm an assessor that can follow standards and build standards for people to follow to be assessed. So now I'm assessor and a trainer, right? So now all the DJs that I have trained, I'm have to go back to all of them and do a refresher course to see who needs to continue on or who can get the City and Guilds certification. So I have to big up Simone Harris, Edmund Bartlett, Carol. There's a whole team of people that supports what I do and make me on my feet. If I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do, them call me and say, they don't call me like no friend. Them call me and say, Delano, there's a deadline. What's happening? And I have to email and send, give me blah, 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 send it in, blah. Everything is documented. Everything is done professionally. And I have to thank Kelani as well because me and her cuss enough. I remember some still stubborn. He's a DJ and she have to shape me up and say, listen to me, and this is not just a DJ thing. Is it? Come on, get your head together. And that's how it's, you know?
You're now in the education system of the thing.
I never dreamt of doing this. I mean, this is new to me. I link with DJ Denver as well. I have him on as a advisor because he's more technical when it comes on to the scratching. So I still have that side of it. I have the mindset of people. I had Walshifire as one of the advisors of the motivators on it. Jazzy T. I brought on different people. So it's not just me alone. I did this in a way where, anybody who have that kind of influence, I'm listening. So these DJs never get this before in their life. So when I'm getting the compliments from them, I said, yo, they wish they had this from before because it's very motivated. Everybody, can remember, in the hotel industry, a janitor have a certificate. See, yeah, a customer service have a certificate. They go through some sort of training. The DJs is just pick them off the road and them have to tell them, yo, don't play this, don't play that. There's so much restriction these DJs go through. They can go to I've been to hotels before and I said, don't play no Michael Jackson. Don't play no Cartel. Yeah. And the DJs have frown. Yo, I hear that thing this and I'm going to put them in their mind and say, yo, you know why? They don't like to micromanage. You understand? You guys have to know how to manage yourself. So don't vex with it. Make this mechanic get smarter and get the thing right. And trust me, the compliments I'm getting and the support from the hotels and the DJs, them don't want it to stop. They don't want it to stop. So it's something that is gifted to me. God said that I have a purpose and put me in place. As I said, nothing was planned. This was not planned at all. So when I'm telling people that I train DJs, some of them take it for granted that I'm just training them for scratch and mix. It's a whole different
it's more of a
level.
mindset.
I can't talk about it because I don't want nobody to take on my ideas. And our ideas, because it's not my idea alone. It's not my thing alone. But trust me, I learned a lot from it. And I learned what brought me to this stage.
Without knowing before?
Without knowing before.
But now you get it. I get it. That's definitely a high point for you. A low point that happened earlier this year was a passing of DJ Smoke.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Yes.
How did Smoke even get involved with Renaissance in the first place?
God, boy. It wasn't planned.
You know what? I want to name this podcast. It wasn't planned.
Avery went to a Sweet 16 and saw this bushy hair guy playing and said, she want him. Come back and say, yo, I just saw this guy. But I knew him before, but I didn't. When you go to a party, I would see him play pool, very. And said, she want this guy. I said, who that? She said, I don't remember. She just said, Ryan. I don't even think him the name Smoke yet. Maybe him the name, so I don't remember. It's so long ago. And then she met me introduce him. I said, yeah, man, I know him. But then now he was supposed to be playing a sound name. I think they just leave off a Squeeze sound and going on to Syndicate. But you know Syndicate, he recalled the Syndicate and say, hey, I know, but we're taking smoke. And Smoke joined the sound now. And then I realized, say, him like certain music like what me like. I'm like, so we start, me and him become friends. You understand? And I start getting some other dates and I say, yo, Smoke, you see what's happening? We need to study this soca thing more. We need to study this other thing more. Bam. So he became our soca DJ, our main soca DJ.
Yeah.
I even sent him, I wouldn't say sent, we all plan, and we'd even Doggy Slaughter. Smoke, they got Trinidad for Carnival and just line with Slaughter and just learn the thing, and now Smoke become a Trinidad Jamaican. So we are close. Grew up, unfortunately, he went on his own. Just part of the business. And after a while, we and him just link up back again and say, yo, brethren, we know you do your thing, blah, 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 but we're brethren. We could sort out with differences and blah, blah, and we just bam as friends again. So I know his son, I just know the family. Condolences to the family. It's a great loss to us as well. DJ Smoke could have rock a party, his saying, let's go! DJ Smoke in the building, let's go. So let's go with something we're stuck with, and we just have to remember the fun days at Smoke still. He called me like 2 days before it happened, Yeah, man, call me. So when I got the news, I just said, yo, I just talked to him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he was going through a little struggle still with his heart. He did stems and stuff, a couple years ago. So I don't know. We don't know what happened, man. Trust me.
Yeah.
We had to make sure that he got a grand send-off, and I don't know if anybody saw it. We had some headphones, and our DJs who came up, hold up the headphones while... Yeah. So, if you even go on Instagram page, there's a Smoke picture on the main page. So, it's still family. No matter what. Smoke could be not a Renaissance and him see me, or even if I'm not there, I'm say, yo, Renaissance, I'm a sound. I'm still have somebody dub them.
Yeah.
Enough of we dub them have Smoke in it. And what we did respect about him, he did not use Renaissance to build his career. He built his career.
Yeah.
And still supported Renaissance. So it's a big loss to us.
Definitely. I've seen all of the DJs and songs and everything putting up DJ Smoke because I wasn't really familiar with him in the first place. Because, to me, forefront would have been more Delano, Jazzy T, Dr. Dre, Oxtail Pepsi, and these people. I said Smoke. I said, okay. That's why I said, you know what? When I talk to you, definitely.
Well, Smoke wasn't a hardcore DJ. He was a party DJ. Trust me. Party DJ.
Yeah.
So, I play heavy genre of music. And that's my boy.
For sure.
I'm saying no far till,
Yeah.
I must see him one day. I'm virgin.
100%. Got a couple more for you before I get you out of here. So then we went high, we went low. Let's go back high again. This was a song. This wrote back in everybody again. Bounty, Busy Signal, Vybz Kartel, produced by Esco and somebody else. That's Godzilla. All right? This brought you back to your original roots of putting in the cuts.
Right.
How did that project come around for you?
Well, they were working on a project before I was invited. And I think Killer, that's what I say, I don't care how to scratch it and I call Delano. Mad. Killer called me himself and said, yo, you ever have something, I want you to listen to it and right. I'm saying, no problem, send it on. Call Killer. Anything. I'm listening to it. And trust me, I was clueless what to put on it.
Yeah.
I have so much versions of it. It starts so complicated. I'm going to go on my bed and go sleep. And wake up the next day and say, you know what, I'm going to go back simple. I'm just put some simple scratching on it and send it to the man and them say, yo, because sometimes when you do things too complicated, it go over your head. And that was happening. When I listened to it, it wasn't making sense to me.
It was too much.
It's too much. So I deleted a lot of stuff and put it together, and that was it. Killer. Say, yeah, man, that you're good for. And listen to me, man. Stop wasting your time, man. Send on the thing.
Yeah.
Killer that. Killer always a race me up still, but I always love the push what Killer always give me still.
Whenever you talk to anybody about Killer, he seems to be like the ultimate encourager.
Yeah, man.
If he sees something in you, he's going to say, yo, coffee. Even
Killer-
if you don't see it in yourself.
Killer give you tough love. So him now water down nothing or sweet up nothing. Alright. Killer will big you up and break it down. I kill that, cause yo, trust me, you see them get them OD, him and Beenie Man big up every time, and them deserve it. Them deserve it. But this is what nobody wants. So
They put in the work,
They put in the work, man. Them help curb the culture too. You know what I'm saying? And them build enough artists, especially Killer. Build enough artists, man. And build enough selector too. Me are one of them.
Yeah.
Jazzy and him are bridging. Alright, Jazzy and every artist are bridging too. Ask them all. Jazzy's a character by himself, you know what I'm saying? So yeah man, and Dr. Dre, yeah man, Killer and Dr. Dre, them are bridging enough. Yo, Assassin and Dre, yo, we have enough family. Vegas, as we say, Vegas, Jazzy make Vegas voice under the ear, you know, as far as I can remember, you know, like, yo, you want to go German, because German never know the artists them used to go to Germany because of Renaissance, you know.
I think, if I remember, Kai spoke to Jeremy. You guys were going there cutting dubs and all of those stuff there. So then that's how the link with everybody started.
Yeah, we know Germany. Yeah, Zachary Hardin was Syndicate.
Yes.
Right? So big up Zachary Hardin. So we had a relationship. And when Jeremy goes music school, study music in Canada, I think it was whatever, not Toronto, some other place.
I think it was Montreal.
Montreal, and then go down and then we just meet up and build this little studio and we just amazing. I was using computer. I'm like, yo. Seeing on the first rhythm, yo, everything will come out with a we first get to play. Between we and Syndicate, basically.
Yeah.
But we were more upfront, so we'll think it's we first play. But yeah, man. That was it. You know what I'm saying? And even with Busy Signal, Not Going Down is our next big hit for it.
Yes, that was on the other
Icebreaker.
Icebreaker rhythm, yes.
And that's why we name it Ice, because we realized that Smart of Ice want our next rhythm. So let's give them a name, Icebreaker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So them did a medley for that too, and used as them campaign. Yo, I think we are the first sound and producer to have that kind of endorsement from a corporate company to do a music video. Yeah.
Wild.
So we're the first. That's the thing what people don't understand. Renaissance is the first for a lot of things.
100%. In this little conversation that we're having, or the little journey that you've done, you could see that there's a million. And again, it's not planned.
Not planned.
Yeah.
Nothing is planned. Icebreaker the plan a little bit still. I can't name it.
that was a, okay, you know what? I know that they're going to do a thing.
Yeah.
Put their name in and see what happens. And I mean.
Yeah. And that idea come from, all in all, Joy Sims. You know? '80s.
Yes.
This, me tell you something, I love '80s music. Said somebody put me at a party and over just play '80s disco. Trust me, them are surprised. It's all R&B and soul, and me that's my favorite genre.
Okay.
Yeah, man. More than dancehall. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You put me in a thing we can play. A whole night of R&B and whole night of thing.
Definitely would love to see a party where that's what you're saying. 10% reggae, 90% everything else.
Yeah.
And see how you perform in an event like that.
That's what we brought into the game. And that's what I'm still strong at. You know what I'm saying? So, I just say the first to do this, the first to that, first to go up on TV. People used to say, yo, me used to see you up on my TV. And that's one of the things where we got popular too, because them see us on TV. TV, whatever the name them time, we're up on TV. We're up on Red Stripe ad. We used to do ads for Red Stripe. You know what I'm saying?
And this is as DJs and soundman.
Yeah, and we are, as a soundman, first to do that to as well. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy boss.
Even the signing, you see the sign, which I don't know what I'm breaking. Even the signing, we were signed to Appleton first, you know. Yeah. And Red Stripe couldn't get a touch of us. And we had links in Red Stripe to, like, we know people and say, yo, don't sign back again with Appleton. I said, why? I think it's 2 times I signed. I said, no. I said, the more I sign us again, I said, all right. When you coming out of your contract? I said, we're coming out, blah, blah, blah. I said, all right, here what happened. we have to sign Stonelove first to Guinness. So we don't want to publicize you yet. We're going to sign you under the quiets. So we got signed before Stonelove. Right?
Well, it's just you guys were signed and parked.
Yes, signed so we wouldn't sign back with Appetite because Red Stripe was growing.
Yeah.
So when Stonelove did their publicized sign, then we did our publicized sign after. So we were the first to get signed. But it was hidden because they didn't want us to sign back with Appetite.
It was just to really get you guys okay with
Lock we in because I say, how can I trust you to not sign? It's still good to sign with Appetite.
Because they gave us 2
contracts.
Because
I used to drink Appetite. That's why I can't drink Appetite no more. I want the Appetite with drink.
Okay.
See?
When you say sign as a signed song or DJ, what does that encompass? What does that come with?
We get money. That's why.
Number one.
Billboards. Sponsorship for part, like, so that's 4 parties for the year, 3 parties for the year. Our truck, we had a truck and they branded our truck. And we're on billboards. So I was signed to Red Stripe. I was signed to also Jamaica National. Me personally.
Yeah.
My billboard was all over London and Jamaica and New York. There was a card that they were introducing. And it was me. I produced the ad to with Elephant. I them say, we want to produce it with Elephant. All Elephant thank me to you, Elephant Man. Remember, make sure you remember this. I brought in Elephant Man to produce ad for Jamaica National. He did the video, the ads, whatever it is, and then I did the tour.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we got signed there, so what else we signed with? Why is there so much things? But yeah, the endorsement is a big thing. What people get to know as endorsement is nothing. We were the first to get, and Stonelove to get that kind of endorsement. So it was a journey. We had to. There was one thing though, what hold us back and Stonelove back to, when it came on to the discrimination. When Diageo took over Red Stripe, we had to do a Diageo school and know what we can say, what we can play. You know I got already. Discrimination, they ever talk about it. And every other sound that Bunny wrote, say, yo, you're about the system, this and that, and Ray, and them all come on my party, them and I'm going to tell them, say, yo, don't do this, and them do it, and talk about it too. And that's one of the reasons why revenge is done to you, because I couldn't deal with it. And me live up to this day where them a bow down to the system. And I want even want to say bow down, but they adapt to the system, I should say. Right? But them used to cuss me, Delano. Blah, blah. But no,
you come with your uptown business, you're mashing up some business.
So we're the first again. That's why Stonelove, remember, Stonelove edit most of their dubs, you know. After a while, Stonelove stopped playing certain songs, you know.
Okay. You know what? What you're saying now makes total sense. This wasn't just an idea you came up with your own. This was something that, okay, this is almost contractually.
Yes.
This is what you had to do.
Yes, we had to do that to be... when it was just signed, it wasn't like that. But eventually, when we signed over, then that's when it comes, because when Deja took over and blah, blah, blah. And Stonelove adapted it, and we adapted to it. So at one point, here people that burn out Stonelove too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm now playing a slack song, I'm now playing a discrimination song. So, you know, it's part of the game. I say it's part of the journey again. We and Stonelove go through it.
I love to have these conversations because, again, it's these super little, minute, intricate things that you don't know. We get up, we go to dance, we listen to dubs and everything, or go about our business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Boss, I got, really and truly.
I'll roll it more for that.
Yes, but I got, I think two, and then we're going to go, okay? Did all this great stuff. When you just first, as you said, your eye got injured at first. How long did it take you to personally find back your groove, as in now I had 2 eyes, but now I had 1? How long did it really take you to center back yourself as a DJ and get used to this way of doing things now? Because clearly it's going to be different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I didn't really get back 100%. Because I was pushing the other guys. Remember that. So it took me a while. Confidence was just well, sometimes mash up some party and I still feel me not mashed up, but how me not mashed up, people say, yo, but I just think because it was just Delano, just me and people that was working with, people that was just supporting me. But I saw where I failed a lot in terms of what I should be doing.
So it would be more the negative. You would see the negative,
Yes.
more than you're seeing the positive.
Yes. Yeah, and it took a while. It's all in the mind, especially when I learned about the training and emotion intelligence and stuff like that. I realized that I had to, change how I do things.
And this was stuff you discovered later, even though
Yeah.
you were doing it,
Yes.
but you didn't have a name or a technique or what it was that
I didn't
was
know
doing.
what I was doing.
Yeah.
But I realized I had to do it. I had to do it.
35 years in the business. Renaissance established 89. Yeah, you're doing stuff before. Renaissance established 89. Now it's 2024. What would you say would have been the highest point of Renaissance and then the lowest point of Renaissance thus far in the 35 years that you guys have been around?
The highest part is 90s. Midways is 2000. And now we're just on 11 now.
Yeah.
Yeah. 90s, we build the 90s. We help build the 90s. A lot of people don't understand that, but trust me, we build the 90s, we build the vibe, we help build the music, we help boss artists. Even in 2000, we still boss artists. You know what I'm saying? So it's that we influence a lot of producers too as well.
Yeah.
So 90s were I love my 90s.
Yeah.
Me love my 80s.
Nah, man. This was definitely a conversation that I'm happy. When I tell you I say happy, happy to have. As I said, the man with the patch you seen, cartoon Delano's Revenge. It was just so different at that time. You know what it was? As a song that coming out of Jamaica, us as the foreign youth, them born here that likes to listen to reggae, Renaissance was the closest that we could really understand and get attracted to because you guys were playing stuff that hip hop that we listened to.
Yeah.
You guys would play dancehall and then you guys would merge it to them. It's like, yo, this is crazy. We like how this song. That's why Renaissance has always been my song. You know what I mean? From my selling cassettes and stuff, Renaissance was my song.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, with those flyers, none of that was my ideas. Neither. It's just people. Anybody was doing the marketing. Them say, yo, why you look this way? Yo, do this. You know what are cool? Do it this way. So they, trust me, a whole heap of influence, a whole heap of, a whole heap of help. Whole heap of help.
Yeah.
So some people would see it and think, sometimes I didn't even give up my own flyer because my face was on it. Like they might think too much of myself or I think too much. It wasn't me doing it, people. It wasn't me. I had a team. Or when I didn't know I had a team, I had a team. Everybody was just there and come up with these crazy ideas and it just worked.
It's a Renaissance movement.
Yeah, that was, as I said, it was a family thing. It was just a base thing. It was just a group of people, as I said, all kind of people from all over the world. You know what I'm saying? So,
doing their thing.
It's a big thing.
Definitely. Right now, end the conversation. Is there anything you want to say? Anybody you want to big up? Leave some contact information where they want to book the song, follow you on social media. Anything. The floor is yours 100% before we go.
Well, I have to big up everybody. I don't big up enough people already. And I don't even know who I'm leaving out. But our Instagram page is Renaissance Jam. Our merch page for now is djdelanomusic.com. Our booking, you can, the best way to book us is to reach us on Instagram or, should I leave a number? 876-809-5628. My Instagram page is DJ Delano Music. There's so much ways. Any booking agency you call in Jamaica, you will find us. Trust me. We're still touring. We're planning a Japan tour right now, especially for next year because the Japan ambassador, Jamaican Japan ambassador, link us to come out their big celebration next year.
Okay.
So I told them that I would want to turn it into a tour, another tour. So look us for Japan, and of course on all the events. We don't play on every event, basically. So you just have to look on us. We try to choose where we play and how we play and who we play with, because we want to keep it authentic as possible. So big up to everybody who support Renaissance. Keep supporting us, and thank you for the journey. Thank you for having me, because personally, although we did it online, it feels better, right? So
listen, you know that just to really sit down and vibe and hold that energy, you know what I mean?
And,
yes, man.
And you can know it's the truth because it does flow.
100%.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the thing, again, as I said, there's still 1 million questions, but I think this is we'll call it a part 1 for now. Until we buck up again. Either I'll meet you in Jamaica, you're back. Something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're going to have some more questions. Yeah, you just get the questions.
Yeah.
Together. We'll
No, man, trust me. Trust me, I have them.
Yeah,
Trust me.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Good.
Big up yourself again, Dilly, yeah?
Big up the whole team.
Bam. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Muscle, and this has been another Two Line Music Hut's Entertainment Report podcast, and we are out. Bam. This podcast is brought to you by www.twolinedmusichut.com.